proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Drive up? Walk up? We couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat sports. Go Bobcats!
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Bobcat basketball here in live from Thermopolis, home again. Next, let's see, 3 of the last 4 games for regular season games for the Bobcats will be at home, so kind of get an end on a home streak. And we'll start off here with the Lady Cats. And first and foremost, I guess, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hope you've been able to spend it with time that you care about and love. That's kind of the point of the day, so hope you've been able to do that. And as you can tell, the Thermop is festive in the pink tonight, so they did a big pink out here. So that's what's going on for those of you that are able to watch on our live stream on YouTube, the WyoToday channel. And then also big thanks to all of you that might be listening on 101.7 KDNO as we bring you Bobcat basketball. Nice to be home after a long road trip last weekend, being in Big Piney and Kimmer, and most of us, not everybody, but a lot of us ended up getting snowed in Kimmer, so a little bit of a longer weekend than we initially planned, but roads ended up being good on Sunday and able to make it home fine, so that's what it's really about. And then another extra day, not really any big deal. So Lady Cats here, currently in second place in the conference, and wanting to hang on to that, and a win tonight would help that as they start over their conference play in their quadrant. And so that's what they do here, getting ready to play the Shoshoni Wranglers. And also tomorrow we'll be up in Grable. That'll be our last home game prior to regionals. And that one will be second kind of round of playing Grable as well. Now, Lady Cats did beat Shoshoni up in Shoshoni by a point, I believe. Yeah, it was a single point. Ended up beating the Lady Wranglers there in Shoshoni. And I'll kind of talk about that when we get to the keys to the game. But yeah, it was a good win. Definitely not their again, not their best basketball probably that they played for a while, but did come away with the win, and that's ultimately what mattered. Now, Shoshoni's super young team, as they have several freshmen, 2 starting freshmen, I believe, 2 starting sophomores, and then 1 starting senior. And when you look at their roster, I mean, it's 7 of the 7 of their 14 players that they suit up are freshmen, so they are a young team, but played really, really well. They normally start Addie Mason. She played she didn't play as much as she usually does, as she got into foul trouble there in Shoshoni. The other one being Natalie Gilbertson, played several minutes for the Lady Wranglers as well. So since we're talking about it, let's go ahead and get into the keys of the game. And I really believe one of the biggest keys for Lady Cats and this has been kind of a big emphasis for me, I think, for them moving forward is just keeping attitude in check, making sure that, when adversity comes, because it's going to come in the game of basketball. Very rarely do you get to start a game from start to finish and not have some adversity from somebody. Even in games that a team's playing really well, it seems like somebody might be struggling with fouls or, something's just not going quite right or whatever it might be. And so it's seeing how they deal with the adversity of that, because we get closer to, tournament play going into regionals, the emphasis on playing and the stress of the game and everything picks up immensely. So it's like that head game part of it is what I'd like to see. And with that, I guess since we're discussing it, that means Chloe Owsley is back. She has served her 2-game suspension and last weekend, and now is able to be back on the court, and she'll be playing. So that's kind of a part of it as well. Another big one is last time we played the Wranglers, it was a Lady Cats first away game of the year. They had been playing in 2 tournaments prior to that, both tournaments being at home, and because of that, it just seemed like the Lady Cats playing on the road for the first time in a while just really didn't do them really too many favors. I anticipate that the Lady Cats are going to play exceptionally better being at home against this younger Wrangler team, and maybe the Lady Cats will want to make a point of emphasis on that too, just for the fact that it was such a closely played game in Shoshoni when we went there. So that would be my anticipation there. So I think, again, keeping their heads, and then really just kind of letting that last time they play go away, come out and play tough, even if at first, if they kind of struggle to get things going, to not let that just play too big of a part in their head. I think that's such a huge emphasis for any team in particular, but for the Lady Cats as well, as they are, striving to get to that good placement in that regional tournament, but then also hoping to get to play in the state tournament as well. We're going to take another quick break. We are going to get to the national anthem, the starting lineups, and we'll be back for tip-off shortly. We'll take another quick break, get a word from our sponsors. Again, this is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and also on the YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be back shortly right after this.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to bank with your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checkings, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats! Member of FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 420276.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WyoToday makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WyoToday has them. WyoToday of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WyoToday is your go-to for all things apparel. WyoToday. Express yourself.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back here as they're kind of going through the sportsmanship accolades here in Thermopolis and getting ready to announce starters. For our Lady Cats, we are going to have starter number 3, Chloe Owsley, number 13, Cameron Farrell, number 10, JC Owsley, number 30, Austin Slagle, and number 14, Hannah Hill, as those will be your starters for the Lady Cats. Starters for the Lady Wranglers, looks like we have a little bit of a mix-up here, so they're kind of starting over here with who's going to be the starters for the Wranglers. And looks like we got kind of a cool little sportsmanship thing here by the Lady Wranglers. Not real sure. I guess they announced starters, but they did, or maybe they didn't want to do the starters. They just kind of brought them all out at the same time. So I'll let you know starters when we get going. So I'm not real sure what I missed there. They started to announce starters. Coach went over, said something to the announcers, and so. But I wanted to be here for the purple and gold, as it's pretty cool. They shut the lights off. We're actually a little bit darker this time, so we can see them going. And then also we have to show you our helpers here that do the spotlights. Easton Sizz and Mr. Duramidi there, and Braylon Witt as well. So I have to show them as well, as they're the ones that like to run the spotlight. So it's always great having them partner up with me up at the top there. But yeah, for our starters, we have Chloe Owsley, JC Owsley, Chloe Owsley back in the starting lineup, Cam Farrell and Austin Slagle. So great there. And so for our starters for the Lady Wranglers, you have number 1, Addie Mason, number 23. There jumping is Natalie Gilbertson. Number 20, Megan Harris, the lone senior. Number 4 is Memphis Dolcater. And then I believe the other starter is number 3, and that is Kaylor McConaughey. And Kaylor, I know, she she got beat up pretty good in the first game there, and almost nearly a steal as the Lady Cats got the steal there. And first shot is up and good for the Lady Cats, giving them an early lead in this one. And Addie Mason will come up. Now the Lady Cats put on a lot of pressure on Lady Wranglers in their first game, and be interesting to see if they do that again this time, because it really did give a lot of fits to the Lady Wranglers. I'm going to tighten in the shot up here a little bit, see if we can get a little bit more of the court. And that foul was on Hannah Hill. That's her first. And the foul was on number 20 there, Morgan Harris. She also got herself in foul trouble early in the game in Shoshoni, so she also didn't get to play a lot. The first one is up and no good. Second one here is good, makes it 2-1, and their Lady Wranglers are going to come out in a full court press. Austin Slagle with the ball now. This is a good trap, and then she just kind of throws it to where she hoped somebody was, and then Natalie Gilbertson's three is up and no good. Good rebound by J.C. Owsley. Gets it here on the near side to Hannah Hill, and Hannah's going to bring it up the near side. Oh, she gets it right in no man's land. Another steal here by Addie Mason. And Addie's left-hand layup is up and good. Take the early lead. And again, being close to Shoshoni, a good turnout here. Oh, and then a lucky, excuse me. So a lucky pass there kind of by Austin as it went past Chloe, and Hannah was going to be able to get it. Tried to grab it one-handed, though, and ball goes out of bounds. So Addie Mason with it now. She'll get it to McConaughey. And Gilbertson now with it. Passes inside, gets knocked away. Gilbertson still comes away with it. She drives to the middle of the lane. Kick out to McConaughey. Gets inside. McConaughey's shot goes up by Gilbertson. Is blocked. And J.C. Owsley comes away with the block, or with the rebound. She drives in the middle, kicks over to Austin Slagle. She's going to have to get out, and man, Lady Wranglers putting a lot of pressure on for sure, trying to trap anywhere they can. Now to JC again. JC going to step back for the three. Three is up, no good. Good box out there by Addie Mason. Make sure Austin Slagle doesn't get the rebound. Gets it to Gilbertson. Gilbertson now to McConaughey. Ball goes through her hands, but she's able to run it down. And you can just feel a lot of excitement in the gym. McConaughey with it now. Pass inside to Harris. Good bounce pass to Gilbertson. Gilbertson's shot is up, no good. Good defense there, straight up and down by Slagle. Rebound by Chloe. And pass over to Cam Farrell. She'll pass it to Austin. Kick out to JC. Now to Cam. Cam head fake drive in. Gets into a triple team. Kick back out to JC. JC left open for a three. Her three is up and good as she knocks it down. 5-3 now. Lady Cats back in the lead. McConaughey will bring it up for Lady Wranglers to Addie Mason. Bounce pass inside to Harris. Ball's going to go off of Slagle. And we're going to have two early subs here for the Lady Wranglers. We have number 2, Brenna Metzler, and number 10, Macy Jarvis. Both freshmen and junior. Metzler, the junior. Addie Mason with it now. Jarvis, the freshman. She has a three up and good. So right off the bench comes out and scores right away. Makes it 6-5. JC now struggling to get it in against the pressure. Does get it in to Hannah, and a wide open layup here. Challenged at the rim right at the last second. Slagle gets a rebound. Shot is up, no good. Cam Farrell comes down with the rebound, no good. Austin Slagle back up and no good, and now going to get a foul on the rebound. So Lady Cats having 4 opportunities at buckets there, just not able to get anything to fall. And then foul's going to go against Austin Slagle on that one. So the score remains 6-5. Lady Wranglers ahead of the Lady Cats. Gilbertson now with it. Handoff there to Metzler. To Jarvis, now to Harris. Back out to Gilbertson. Gilbertson tries to pass it. She gets it stolen by Chloe, goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Wranglers. The one thing I will say that's pretty impressive that I remember this with Gilbertson being a freshman and the way she plays, really didn't seem rattled. If she was, she sure didn't show it very often with the pressure. Now to Jarvis. Gets it to Harris. Harris back to Jarvis. Head fake by Jarvis, and Lady Cats switching up at the top of the key. Addie Mason now with it. She's going to drive to the right side. Kick over to Jarvis. Jarvis going to dribble to the middle of the lane. Kick out to Gilbertson. Gilbertson step back three. Up, no good. And rebound by Austin Slagle. Cam Farrell up ahead to JC. JC's going to have a lane. Good step through. Up and under. 4-2. Good play there by JC. Very patient. As she, on her last couple layups there, she just seemed to let the pressure get to it. Gilbertson, another three, up and no good. And rebound, Hannah Hill. She's going to jump stop up at the top of the key, let the rest of the team catch up. Now no one picks up Cam Farrell with the ball. Left-hand layup up and good. Good play there good awareness by Cam as she just kind of all of a sudden the waters parted and no one was in front of her. She had a wide open lane. Addie Mason with it now for Lady Wranglers. She's going to drive in. Lane of her own. Her shot's up, no good. Through some pressure. JC Owsley now comes down with it, and then a lot of contact at half court. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on JC Owsley as she runs through the middle. They're going to say she little forearm there. And back in is McConaughey. She'll come in for Addie Mason. And who else came back in here? Dolcater, number 4, Memphis. She comes in for Harris. McConaughey with it now. To Jarvis. Jarvis fake there, drive in left-handed. Her shot goes up, and she's going to be fouled by Chloe. And that'll be her first, team's 4th. Lady Cats lead 9-6, 3:05 left here in this fast-paced, quite a bit of excitement here. The crowd also very much into it. First one is up and good, makes it 9-7. Jarvis shooting the free throws, making the first one of 2. Steps up to the second one, and it'll fall short, and Austin comes down with a rebound, gets it to Logan Farrell, who came in for JC. Bounce pass. Chloe now up at the top of the key. Her 3 is up, no good. Long rebound, and Chloe's able to run it down herself. She's going to drive in, kick over to Austin. Austin with the lane, and then she's going to be blocked by, Natalie Gilbertson. Not called for the foul on the arm, but really looked like Natalie came across and really had a great block on Austin, but going to say got her with across the arm. That'll be first team foul, first one on Gilbertson. Austin Slagle to the line for a free throw. First free throws for Lady Cats. First one is up and good. Makes it 10-7 Lady Cats. And we have a couple subs here. Hannah Hill, Chloe Owsley will come out. As we have Paige Jones and JC Owsley came back in. Paige feeling much better. She second one is up and good for Austin Slagle. Not feeling very good in the game last week, so she's feeling a little bit better. Now Lady Cats are going to put on that full court press with Logan Farrell there at the top, along with Cam and JC. And steal there by JC as Gilbertson tries to bounce pass. Shot is up, no good. JC gets her own rebound, tries to go back up, not able to come down. And there is a lot of energy between these two teams. Feels like very much a rivalry game was born very early. And we're going to get a 10-second call there. Good defense by the Lady Cats. As Metzler was trying to look and last second finally saw somebody, but kind of had her head down as she was dribbling. Paige Jones now gets Cam. 2:15 now left. High post there to Austin. Austin going to drive in, kick out to Logan. Her 3 is up, no good. And Natalie Gilbertson's going to get it knocked out of her hands, and it will by Logan, and it will go to the Lady Wranglers. McConaughey set to take the ball out of bounds for Lady Wranglers. And bounce pass there. Logan gets a rebound, or gets a steal, and then she's going to be fouled. She goes in for the layup. So there is just very chaotic. Both teams playing with a lot of energy. 11-7 Lady Cats lead in this one. Logan goes to the line. That's the first one on Jarvis. First free throw for Logan Farrell is no good. Charlie Slagle will check in for her sister Austin for the first time. Just over 2 minutes left here. Harris back into the ball game along with Addie Mason. Come in for Gilbertson and Jarvis. Logan's second free throw's up, no good. Charlie Slagle fresh in, gets offensive board. Her shot goes up, no good. And then ball goes off of, looks like Lady Wranglers. Logan got it, dribbled it off of one of the Lady Wranglers' feet. And Bobcats now getting set up underneath their own hoop. Charlie Slagle left wide open, layup up and good. Good play there. Makes it 13-7. Harris now with the ball to Addie. Addie up ahead to Jarvis. Oh, sorry, I apologize. That's Dolcater. That's Memphis. Memphis now gets it to Addie Mason. Addie Mason drives to the middle of the key. She's going to kick out to Metzler. High, arcing three. Oh, my goodness. That one barely moved the net, but it brought the rain. It almost, I think, hit the banners hanging high above. JC now pass up ahead to Logan Farrell. Her shot's no good. Cam Farrell gets a rebound. Her shot's up, no good. And again, I mean, every time a Lady Cat has the ball, there are like 3 Lady Wranglers right around them, especially when they get around the hoop. Harris now with the ball. Lady Cats trying to put on a little full court pressure. McConaughey now with it. 13-10, Lady Cats lead. 1:02 left in this first very exciting quarter. Just high energy in the gym on both sidelines and both teams playing out there. A little nervous energy. Oh, a little elevator screen to get Addie Mason an open shot on the 3, and then Logan Farrell tries to run it down. Almost second-guessed herself on getting it, and then when she did try to grab it, it spun off her hands, goes out of bounds. So it'll be Lady Wranglers ball on the far side there. Paige Jones and Logan Farrell will come out as Chloe Owsley and Hannah Hill come back in. 47 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Lady Cats leading 13-10. Pass to Addie Mason in the corner. Kick back out now to Memphis. Memphis drives in. Her shot's up. No good. Rebound by Chloe Owsley. And she's going to bring it up for the Lady Cats. Drive in. Nobody's really picking her up, so she's going to have a chance on right until the block. Then someone steps over and guards her. Now kick out to Chloe. Chloe with a little 10-foot jumper up and good. Knocks it down. Good-looking shot there. I like that she stopped and got the shot up instead of taking it all the way where all the pressure was. I feel like that's a lost art in the game of basketball, that little 10 to 15-foot jump shot. Addie Mason with it now. Will kick over to Metzler. Metzler, bank 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebound there, though, for McConaughey. Her left-hand putback is no good as well. So we end at the first quarter here. Lady Cats leading 15-10 over the top of the Lady Wranglers. We'll be right back with second quarter action right after this.
As one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Hey there, how's your day going? Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important. I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done. Forgot to ask, how's your day? I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at. Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks? Same day. What? Same day? We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshoni, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient. Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
All right, and we join action here as got an opportunity there for left-hand layup for Addie Mason. Rebound Harris, her fall-away jump shot's up, no good. And Hannah Hill will come down with it. That was the first possession of the second quarter. I did watch the Super Bowl, and they did interrupt commercials in the middle of one of it, so we didn't miss plays. So it makes me feel a little less worse about doing it. But I tried my best to let the ads play all the way through. As Logan Farrell drives through the middle lane, her shot is up, no good. Austin Slagle had a chance. And then Natalie Gilbertson just kind of losing her head a little bit there as she was looking to pass and then lost it. And so, again, just chaotic game. But, again, a lot of youth out there on the court. Let's see. 3 seniors, 2 for the Lady Cats, 1 for the Lady Wranglers is all that's out on the court right now. Chloe Owsley with it. She gets it to her sister, JC. Inside to Austin. Turnaround. Oh, had Logan on the other side. JC with the 3, way too strong, hits on the backboard, and then rebound McConaughey and Farrell. So you have Logan Farrell, JC Owsley, Chloe Owsley, Austin Slagle, and Hannah Hill. It's a jump ball, so it should stay with the Lady Cats. Oh, and then looks like we have a little bit of blood there, so bloody nose with Austin, so it looks like they're going to bring Charlie in. I was wondering where she was going. I thought she was just getting ready to set up to go the other direction, but got popped in the nose. JC set to run the play, gets it to Logan, now to Hannah, now over to Charlie, and now into JC. JC looking inside, cross court to Hannah. Hannah, good job to run that down. She'll get run over by Memphis, and that'll be a foul on her. It'll be a first team foul, just a minute gone by here in the second quarter. 15-10, Lady Cats lead in this one over the top of the Lady Wranglers. Kick out to Hannah. Hannah with about a 15-foot jumper is up, no good. Charlie Slagle with the rebound. Her shot's up, no good. Hannah Hill's there for the offensive board. Her shot's up, no good. Logan Farrell comes down with it. She steps through, in and out. And then rebound comes down to Addie Mason for the Lady Wranglers. My goodness. Lady Cats have had several opportunities right around the hoop. Natalie Gilbertson, step back 3, not enough oomph on it. Logan Farrell comes down with the rebound. She saves it to Memphis. Long 3 by her is missed. Addie Mason, long 2. Her shot's up, no good. Charlie Slagle comes down with it, gets it to JC Owsley. Now a long pass out to Chloe. She loses the ball on the ground. Hannah Hill now with it, gets it to JC, and JC says, all right, let's just get it set up. But again, a lot of pressure here from the Lady Wranglers, just kind of taking the Lady Cats out of their game a little bit. Logan Farrell with a long 2 of her own, up and good. Great shot there, makes it 17-10. And Addie Mason now with it. Lady Cats take the pressure off again. Again, a little bit easier to run a full court press with a smaller bench. Shoshoni having a little bit of a shorter court. This one longer. Got to really watch. So Logan Farrell, I thought she was going to get a block there on Harris. They're going to call the foul. That'll be her first, team's first. Lady Cats leading 17-10, 5:50 left in this first half. Harris to the line to shoot 2. First one for her is up and good. Been a minute since they'd got a point on the board, so I'm sure they're happy to get that in there. Cam Farrell and Austin Slagle set to come in, so it looks like Austin must have just been a quick bloody nose, not even anything in her nose right now. Charlie Slagle and JC Owsley come out. Second one here for Harris is up. No good. Austin Slagle, good box out there, and she gets a rebound. She's going to bring it up. She throws it up to Logan. Logan's got that's Chloe Owsley. Chloe with 2. Good fast break ran there, and starting off with Austin Slagle, she just got it and went, and then found Logan running up the sideline, and then a good find underneath the hoop. Addie Mason steps into a long 3. Her shot is up, no good. McConaughey chases it down the corner, saves it to Jarvis, and then Jarvis tries to throw it off someone's foot. I really felt like she bounced it out of bounds, but they're going to say no. She just kind of missed everybody, and then Chloe was out of bounds, stepped in, and was the first one to touch the ball, so that's why it's out of bounds on Lady Cats. Gets it to Addie Mason in the corner. She's going to have a reverse layup. Hits the bottom of the rim, and Hannah Hill gets a rebound. We're going to get a jump ball. That's going to go to the Lady Wranglers. Coach Farrell trying to hustle and get a timeout called before they tied up, and Logan Farrell will come out, JC Owsley in. 5:16 left in the first half, 19-11, Lady Cats leading in this one. Metzler with it to Jarvis. Jarvis going to kick it back out to McConaughey. Now to Jarvis, now to Addie Mason up the top of the key. She's going to get him set up. Kick over to McConaughey. She's going to drive in, kick back out to Addie. Elbow, free throw, shot up, no good. Rebound. Slagle. Cam Farrell now with it, gets it to Chloe. Chloe lost it, but ends up able to, Hannah ran it down. Gets it to JC, getting him set up. JC now going to drive in, 4-teamed, and she kicks it over to Hannah. Cam, good head fake there. She drives in, and Oh, they're going to call a foul on the floor as she was able to finish the layup, but they call the foul on the floor. So it'll just be Lady Cats basketball underneath their hoop. 19-11, 4:38 left in this one. Lady Cats leading by 8. Cam Farrell set to take it out of bounds. Pass to Austin. Austin left open, left-handed layup, up and good. So that's been a great play for the Sligo girls, as both of them have gotten wide open and finished. Addie Mason, good pass inside. Shot is up, no good by Metzler. Rebound by Chloe Owsley. And then she gets it to Cam Farrell. And Austin Sligo not able to hang on to the pass. Gets knocked away by Harris. And ball goes to McConaughey. She's now going to get him set up. Drive to left-hand side, gets it to Addie Mason. Addie now drives kind of into the traffic. Gets it to McConaughey. She's able to get it. Scoop shot up and under. No good. Rebound, Lady Wranglers. Ball on the ground. We're going to get another jump ball. That's going to go to Lady Cats. And Natalie Gilbertson will come back in. She'll come in for Jarvis, as well as Memphis. She'll come in for Harris. And we're going to get a little 1-2-2 full court press here. Looks like just man-to-man. Gets it to Chloe. Oh, steal there by Addie Mason. A tough left hand, like little scoop shot. She didn't really feel like she had anybody to throw it to. Hannah comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Chloe. Chloe baseball pass up ahead to Austin. Austin now going to lead the break again. Little jumper up, no good. Rebound, Cam. Cam not able to finish, and she just had a wide open lane. Lady Cats just struggling to finish as they have a 10-point lead in this one. Memphis now with a good defense there by Austin. Good box out by JC and a rebound by Hannah. Just like a lot of nervous energy in the gym is almost what it feels like. Long two by Cam is no good. Natalie Gilbertson comes out the rebound, dribbles it off her leg. Goes out of bounds, stays with the Lady Cats. 3:07 left here. Looks like we're going to get a timeout for everybody to catch their breath, and me as well. We'll be right back after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
All right, and we're back here as we join second quarter action. Lady Cats with a 10-point lead, 21-11 over the top of Lady Wranglers. 3:07 left in this first half. And again, the youth of the Lady Wranglers definitely shows up a lot in their play, but man, they play hard. And definitely, Coach Max Mills has got them playing really hard for sure. And so they have a bright future, without a doubt. Down 10 here. Lady Cats leading 21-11. Chloe Owsley with it. Gets it to Austin Slagle. Now over to Cam. Cam now dribbles. Backdoor cut there by JC. Good cut. Pull-up jumper. No good. And kind of the same shooting woes they had when they went and played in Shoshoni. So rebound there by Metzler. Gilbertson now with the ball. Gets it to Memphis. Memphis inside to McConaughey. McConaughey to Metzler. Long two is no good by McConaughey. Will go. Austin Slagle came down with the rebound. Will go off of Austin. I think Austin thought she got away with 1-2. Dribbled it off her foot. Goes out of bounds. So Lady Wranglers. And the one thing I will say Lady Wranglers have kind of going against them is they are all the same size. Oh, and then pass in by McConaughey, and she didn't step in quite fast enough, so she was still out of bounds when she grabbed the ball. 2:34 left now in this opening half, 21-11. Lady Cats leading still by 10. JC looking to throw it. She's going to find Cam Farrell open here, and she's going to drive in. Left-hand layup up and good. I tell you what, she's right-handed, but I honestly think she almost feels more comfortable dribbling it with her left hand. Natalie Gilbertson now with the ball, who shot a couple threes, and then she knocked down the one when McConaughey just came in from out of bounds, so it didn't count. Metzler with a high off the glass. Rebound there by Memphis. She's going to kick out to Gilbertson. Gilbertson going to have another chance at a three. Too strong, and Austin Slagle comes down with it and gets it to JC. JC going to bring it up, gets to Austin, the free throw line. Hannah Hill from the corner, and she knocks down her first shot of the game. Well, outside shot. She's had a few chances around the rim. Makes it 26-11, so Lady Cats open up a 15-point lead here. And really kind of taking what I thought might happen. Chloe Owsley gets the steal. She tries to just wing a pass to her sister. It gets knocked down, but JC is able to run it down. She'll have the ball now, dribble, and then she's kind of left alone. Her shot's up, no good. Austin Slagle gets a rebound and put back. So Austin doing some damage here in the second quarter around the rim. Finishing. McConaughey now with the ball. She's going to drive into some traffic, gets it to Gilbertson. Gilbertson gets her hand on it there, gets the ball. She's going to drive in with the left hand now to McConaughey. And she's going to get fouled, looks like, by JC. As JC reached in, try to tie it up for a jump ball. That'll make a second team foul, JC's second as well. And looks like Harris will come back in for Lady Wranglers. She'll come in for Memphis. 1:12 left now in the second half. Lady Cats up by 17 now. Addie Mason's going to have a chance here. Nope, she's going to pass up the three, kick it over to Natalie Gilbertson. Head fake by Gilbertson. She kicks back out to Addie. Addie inside, tries to pass it inside to Metzler, and it'll get knocked out by Cam. So it'll stay with the Lady Wranglers. And going to pass it out to Addie Mason, now to Gilbertson. Now over to McConaughey. Backdoor cut by, somehow ends up in Metzler's hands, and her shot is up, no good. JC Owsley now comes down with it. A lot of contact under the rim there. Surprised they didn't call something there. Hannah Hill now with it, gets it to Chloe. Chloe drives in. She was looking to pass it, and they're going to say it was tipped by Lady Wranglers, goes out of bounds. 41.7 seconds left now in the ball game. Or in the first half, sorry. Lady Cats leading 28-11. Now to JC. JC now drives baseline. Spin move through a triple team, up and good for two. Right on her dad's command as he yelled, take it, if you could hear through my microphone. Long three by Gilbertson. She knocks one down. And that young lady is not afraid to shoot the ball, and she plays with a lot of confidence for being a young freshman. Chloe Owsley now with it. 15 seconds left in the ballgame. She passes over the top to JC. JC going to drive in. Kick over to Hannah. Hannah with the long three to the left. Chloe Owsley going to volleyball. The volleyball pass it over her head, and I don't think you could do that. So I think, and a long shot by Addie Mason is going to go up and fall short. But anybody that watched the Golden State game the other day, Steph Curry tried to do that as well. He tried to punch it over to one of his teammates. You just can't do that. I actually think I just learned that during that game, so I think that's exactly what happened there. She might have stepped out of bounds as well, but at the end of the first half, Lady Cats lead big in this one, 30-14 over the top of the Lady Wranglers. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with the Hot Springs Health halftime show right after this.
Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Drive up, walk up, we couldn't decide, so the good news is You can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat Sports. Go Bobcats!
All right, we're back here with the Hot Springs Health Halftime Show, and big shout out to all of our sponsors, as we sure appreciate everything you guys do for us. That gives us a opportunity to give you or bring you Bobcat basketball, whether it's on the radio on 101.7 KDNO or also on the YouTube channel WyoToday. We are very excited to be able to bring you basketball, and really both girls and boys team with really good opportunity this season to make it to the state tournament. Lady Cats currently, I think, ranked 4th in 2A. Boys ranked number 1, have been ranked number 1 for a lot of this new year after the Christmas break. Went in, had a big weekend against Wright, and since then have not relinquished the first place standing. So that's what they're hoping to continue tonight, is they'll take on the Shoshoni Wranglers. Now the Shoshoni Wranglers, they're kind of one of those teams that really could show up, and they play really hard. Wyoming Indian has been in the rankings most of the year, if not the whole year, and I know Shoshoni went in and surprised them in overtime last weekend and beat them, or last Thursday, I believe, and beat them. So they're one of those teams that can show up and depending on how they're playing, can really do some big things as well. So, yeah, I mean, in this one with the Lady Cats, as they're doing a little fundraiser here, shooting free throws for a ticket, and I didn't catch what the ticket might be for, yeah, they're getting to shoot some free throws here, and yeah, so we thought we'd give them a little bit of excitement as well. And there's one of our favorites, Mr. Quentin Cable there in the Tampa Bay shirt, one of the biggest Bobcat fans you'll meet as he loves Bobcat sports and was a Bobcat of his own. So a big shout out there to Quentin Cable too, as he is always at any event that he can come to. So I appreciate those fans as well. And with that, I mean, as we look at the way the Lady Cats played in the first half, much, much better than the way they played against the Lady Wranglers in the first meeting in Shoshoni. Lady Cats really have come out, played well, and they've actually missed quite a few shots around the rim, but man, have kept after it. They're not they haven't been one and done by any means. Every shot that goes up, Lady Cats are crashing the boards, getting rebounds, and they've done a great job of, I don't think they've allowed any fast break points either. So even though they're crashing boards, sometimes that runs a risk of, somebody, everybody crashing, and then that lets somebody leak out and get a fast break, and the Lady Cats have not allowed that to happen either. So have played really, really good, and really I think have also shown kind of the youth of Shoshoni for sure, and the Lady Cats playing much better as far as that goes as well. So when I look at kind of what we talked about for our keys to the game, I think they've done really well. When it comes to attitude, Lady Cats have played really well. You've seen when they've really got going, and there's been a lot of kind of just chaos going and everything. Lady Cats have done a good job, a number of them, of stepping back and just kind of saying, hey, let's just take a breather. Let's not let this game decide what kind of pace we're going to run. Let's make sure we're deciding that pace. So I feel like that's been really good. And then secondly, I think the other thing we talked about was them, playing against Shoshoni again, and Shoshoni playing so well. It looks like they've forgotten that, or even a little bit. There seems to be maybe even a little bit of a rivalry there that has come out. And so Lady Wranglers have come out and played really, really well also, but again, super young, and so that's going to change things for them as well. So with that, really would be happy if I was Coach Farrell with how well their team has responded in playing here against the Lady Wranglers. So I think looking into the second half, just kind of what I already mentioned is just don't let the pace be dictated by the Lady Wranglers. Lady Wranglers are wanting to cause chaos, are wanting to come in, and they try to pressure as much as they can. I think another big one offensively is recognize where the pressure's coming from, because they are double and triple teaming. And I think when they drive in, if the Lady Cats can recognize where that extra pressure is coming from and kick it out, they'll even have more open shots in this game than they have even in the first half. So I think that those are probably some big pieces to it. We're going to take another break here, get another word from our sponsors, and then we will be back for second half action right after this. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on the YouTube channel WyoToday. This is your Hot Springs Health halftime show, and we're getting ready to bring you second half action right after this. We'll be right back.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to bank with your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checkings, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats! Member of FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 420276.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WyoToday makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WyoToday has them. WyoToday of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WyoToday is your go-to for all things apparel. WyoToday. Express yourself.
All right, and perfect timing as we join action here, third quarter. Lady Cats over the top of the Lady Wranglers. Lady Wranglers get a turnover right away. Lady Cats leading 30-14. On the far side, JC Owsley will get it to Cam Farrell. Cam will bring it up the far side. Get over to JC. Looks like a 1-3-1 defense by Lady Wranglers. JC Owsley finds Chloe. Chloe's long two. is halfway down, comes out. Cam Farrell gets the rebound, kind of just tosses it up as she's being fouled. Goes straight up, comes straight down, and in for 2. Also, a big shout out for any fans out there. One of our refs, he found out he's soon to be a father-in-law to local legend here in Thermopolis, Lizzie Lofink. His son and her got engaged, so congratulations to them. And as Brian's over there right in front of the cheerleaders on the sideline, so a big shout out to him too. Congratulations. Mr. Fullerton. Memphis now with the ball. Gets it inside to Harris. Harris at the elbow. Kick it out to Addie Mason. Addie at the free throw line throws it into Memphis. Memphis tries to just scoop it up and under. Rebound comes down to Austin, and Chloe's off to the races. Wide open and up and good for 2. Gives the Lady Cats a 20-point lead in this one, 34-14. McConaughey now with the ball. Lady Cats had the same starters of the second half as they did in the first. Long 3 there by Addie Mason is up and good for 3. Makes it 34-17. Lady Cats doubling up here on Lady Wranglers. Hannah with it. Tough pass to Cam, and then, Austin. I'm surprised they didn't call it travel there, but maybe she did catch her feet underneath her, about lost the pass. It was so open. And wide open layup there for Lady Cats. McConaughey now kick out to Addie. Addie Mason inside to Harris. Harris down low to Gilbertson. Gilbertson kind of a hard time hanging on to that. She's just going to scoop it up and over her head. In for 2. Makes it 36-19. Hannah Hill now with it. Again, a lot of pressure from these Lady Wranglers. Hannah with it now, gets it to JC. JC's now going to go as they have numbers. Cam Farrell now wide open layup. And really, right now, Lady Cats have done a great job of on that press, because really once they beat that front end of that pressure, there's not much on the other end. They're kind of swarming the ball, and not a lot left on the backside of that. Tried to get a backdoor pass from Memphis to McConaughey, and Slagle there to steal it. Chloe now with it, gets it to JC. JC going to drive in. Good kick over to Cam, and Lady Cats on a run here makes it 40-19 with 5:19 left in this third quarter. McConaughey now with it. Pass to Harris. Harris going to drive in. Her shot is up and good. Good shot there by Harris. And JC now with it. Good move there by Hannah to beat the double team. Kick over the top to Chloe. Chloe just a little touch pass to Cam, and then as she's falling, tries to save it. And Addie Mason now with it. Gilbertson now is going to have a little pull-up jumper up and good. And again, just a lost start, I think. The idea is always to drive and try to get contact, and steal there by the Wranglers. Gilbertson with it. She tries to pass it. It looks like we get a kick by Lady Cats. Lady Cats lead this one 40-23. And again, like I said, I just think that 8 to 10 to even 15-foot jump shot, man, if you could perfect that and bring it back, man, you could be deadly, because not very many people guard you hard defensively in that area, because right now it's kind of like a 3 or a layup are the 2 shots that are kind of expected anymore in the game of basketball. Harris zips a pass over to Jarvis. Jarvis not able to hang on to it. Logan now with a, she gets the steal and then put up for a layup. She went to her comfortable side, drove across the lane, and got up on the right-hand side for 2. Lady Wranglers now with the ball. Addie Mason shot is up, no good. Logan Farrell gets it, tries to get it to JC, and then a steal there by Metzler, up and in for 2. Makes it 42-25. And pass looks like goes off of the Lady Cats, so pretty fast pace here. And Allen gonna come in for Cam Farrell. Natalie Gilbertson into Addie. 4:03 left in this one. Kick up to Metzler. Metzler going to drive in. She tries to kick over to Harris. Steal by Logan, and then they get it right back. Metzler with a 2 from the free throw line, and it's going to go off of Lady Cats. Stay with the Lady Wranglers. Addie Mason with it now, gets it to Gilbertson in the corner. She passes it in to Harris. Harris not able to finish, and Allen saves it to JC, and then she's going to be fouled by Metzler. JC Owsley going to take it out for Lady Cats. Still going to stay in that full court man-to-man. And we're going to get a timeout here by Lady Cats. Lady Cats leading 42-25, 3:43 here left in this one. Lady Cats big over the top of Lady Wranglers. We'll be right back after this.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness. 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats.
All right, are we back here after the timeout? Ball will go to the Lady Cats. See what kind of press breaker they set up here. I'm assuming that's why they called the timeout, just to see if they could do something a little bit different. They're going to set a screen here between the two freshmen, Logan and Allen. Logan's going to get the ball from JC. She's going to have it open to Austin. Austin going to drive in, and I think they're going to count it. Basket is good. That will make it 44-25, and Austin has just done a great job of finishing around the rim as the Lady Cats kind of struggled finishing around the rim. She's done really well, and then knocks down the and one opportunity there, makes it a 20-point lead again. Lady Cats matching their biggest lead here, 45-25 over the top of Lady Wranglers. And now Lady Cats going to put a little three-quarter court pressure here. Natalie Gilbertson gets through the pressure and then kicks over to Addie Mason. Addie now looking for somebody to get open, gets it to Jarvis. Logan Farrell going to get the steal. She's going to pass it up ahead to Chloe. Chloe's going to drive in, a little scoop shot there, and Austin Slagle's there to clean it up and knocks down another one. So senior having a great game here against the Lady Wranglers as she's just cleaning up all the glass there and putting right back in. And a steal now by Chloe, and ball on the ground. Logan ends up with it, and we're going to get an offensive foul, I think, on Logan. Coach Mills really calling for it. Fullerton heard him and saw it, called it. So Charlie Slagle, Hannah Hill, and Cam Farrell in for Austin, Logan, and Ann. Addie Mason set to take it out for Lady Wranglers. Pass to the corner to Harris. Harris looking for somebody to open. Jarvis back side cut up and good for two. Makes it 47-27. JC with it now. Just looking for somebody to come to it. Cam now will get it. And she's going to drive in, and she's going to get fouled from behind by Addie. As Cam speed just a little too much there for the freshman, and she's chasing from behind. I almost think if I was Shoshoni, I would just cut back off the press and just see how he did in the half court. Or put a three-quarter court pressure on maybe, as the Lady Cats have really handled the pressure full court really well. Hannah with it now, gets it to JC in the corner. JC now tries to lob it into Charlie. Charlie still comes away with a little scoop shot by her, no good. She gets a rebound, and as she goes to put it back up, will get fouled across the arms. I think that'll be Memphis that'll foul her. That'll be team's fifth against Shoshone, second one against Memphis. That'll send Charlie to the line. 4-2. First one by Charlie is up and no good, falls short. Happy birthday to Charlie Slagle as well, as it's her birthday today. Second one is up and good as well. Makes it 48-27. McConaughey now with the ball. Bring it up the far side. Now out to Memphis. Memphis 3 is up, no good. Long rebound. Bodies hitting the floor and each other. Ball still on the ground. We're going to get a jump ball as just ping-ponging and bouncing. And oh, man. Ends up in a jump ball. 2:14 left. Ball does go to the Lady Cats. JC set to take it out for Lady Cats. Long pass to Cam. And she's going to have a chance. Oh, went too far, but come back in for 2. Makes it 50-27. I thought it would just be a matter of time before they try to hit that one. McConaughey now drive in, has Chloe Owsley on her. And we're going to get a travel called on McConaughey. JC Owsley now set to take the ball out of bounds again. 2:01 left in this second half. And Chloe with it, gets it to JC. JC now going to drive through the middle of the lane. Her shot's up, no good. Cam gets a rebound. Her shot's no good. Rebound by Natalie Gilbertson. Now she's going to bring it up for Lady Cats. And then a little pull-up jumper, up, no good. Rebound by Memphis. Left-hand shot, high off the glass, no good, and she's going to be fouled. And that'll send Memphis to the line. That'll be the team's second, just the second one on Chloe. Logan Farrell set to come back in. 1:41 left in this third quarter. Lady Cats really been in control of this one pretty early. First one is up and no good for Memphis. Logan will come in. She'll come in for JC Owsley. And Metzler will come out and Harris in for her, for the Lady Wranglers. 50-27. Lady Cats leading in this one. Free throw is up and good for Memphis. 50-28. Logan Farrell now with the ball. She's going to bring it up fast for the Lady Cats. Kick over to Charlie. Charlie was ready for it, and luckily Charlie was fouled because the ball went right to Logan, and she caught it. Would have been out of bounds on Logan. Luckily, the foul was called. That'll send her to the line as they're over the limit. That'll be the third one on Memphis. Charlie to the line again. First one for Charlie is up and no good. Rattles in off the glass and then out. Addie Mason will now come in for Memphis. And second one here for Charlie is up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Jarvis. Gets it to Mason. Mason now going to bring it up for Lady Wranglers. Tries to kick it over the top. Charlie gets the steal. Now pass from Chloe to Logan. Logan's layup up and good. Makes it 52-28. We're going to get a full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this. Lady Cats leading 52-28 over the top of the Lady Wranglers in conference play. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 and on YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Hey there, how's your day going? Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm gonna have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshoni, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
All right, and we're going to have to finish that ad when we get back. One of our longer ones, and I always seems to come at the second half of a long timeout, so we'll be back right after this. Steal there by Austin Slagle as they try to find Jarvis on the back door. Pass goes off of Hannah Hill's hands, and there's Jarvis to pick it up and gets it to McConaughey. 1:02 left in this third quarter. McConaughey's going to drive in, kick over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson now to Harris. Harris with a free throw shot up, no good. Cam Farrell now comes down with it. Gets it to JC. Back to Cam. And Cam going to drive in, and she's going to get blocking foul against her. That's Gilbertson. So that'll send Cam to the line. 42 seconds left in this one, in this third quarter. 52-28. Lady Cats in control of this one for sure. Cam Farrell's free throw is up and short. Second free throw for Cam is up and good. Makes it 53-28. Lady Cats picking up man-to-man at half court. McConaughey with the ball for Lady Cats. Gets it now to Gilbertson. Gilbertson going to drive left-hand side. Slagle steps over. Charlie Slagle gets the steal. She tries to find her sister, and McConaughey comes across and gets the steal. Harris now with the ball, drives in. She's looking to get it to Jarvis. Jarvis now is going to get it back out to Harris. Harris thinks about the three. She head fakes Slagle. Kick out to McConaughey. McConaughey gets into the middle of the lane, now looking for somebody. Charlie going to get in there. We're going to get a jump ball. Charlie Slagle doing a good job tying it up. That'll stay with the Lady Wranglers. 6.6 seconds left in this third quarter. And now McConaughey with it. Gets it out to Gilbertson. Oh, I'm surprised she didn't shoot that. Jarvis now a little runner. Up and good for two. That makes it 53-30 at the end of three. Lady Cats in control of this one, up 53-30 over the top of the Lady Wranglers. We'll take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this.
Actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, folks, we're getting ready for fourth quarter action here as Lady Cats in control of this one, up 53-30 over the top of the Lady Wranglers. And again, one of the pluses here last time, if you were watching these two teams play, the view was not the greatest, as we only got about 3/4 of the court, and then right underneath us, the court would keep going, and we didn't get much. So a little bit better view here watching the Lady Cats play. So Cam Farrell now with it for Lady Cats. She'll bring it up, gets it to Slagle up top of the key, try to get a screen and roll. Natalie Gilbertson there for the steal. She's going to bring it down, try to drive all the way to the lane. She's going to lose it. They're going to say is off Austin Slagle, so we'll stay with the Lady Wranglers. Just 15 seconds gone by here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cats in charge here, 53-30. McConaughey here trying to get it inside. She'll get it to Addie Mason in the corner. Addie drives to the elbow, kick over to McConaughey. McConaughey with the three. Her shot is up, no good, short. Goes out of bounds to Lady Cats. And looks like Lady Wranglers are going to pull off their full court pressure, other than Addie Mason going to do a little pressure on JC. And not in this game, I don't feel like JC's been the the main scorer here, as Hannah Hill with the three. Her shot's up, no good. She's going to get fouled by Memphis. On the three, it's going to give Hannah a free throw opportunity here to shoot three. That's the fourth one on Memphis. I think the only one on the court really that has any foul trouble. First one is up and good. Makes it 54-30. And second one for Hannah is up and good as well. See if she can get the hardest way to get a three-pointer here. Knocking down three free throws. And Memphis will come out as Metzler comes in for her as she picked up her fourth. 7:22 left in the fourth quarter. And third one for Hannah is up off the back of the rim. Gilbertson gets the rebound and gets it to McConaughey. McConaughey now going to bring it up for the Lady Wranglers. Passes into the middle of the key. And then kick out to Gilbertson. Her shot's up, no good. And good rebound by Austin as she tries to get it up to JC. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds by Gilbertson. Will stay with the Lady Cats. The way the ref was shaking his head, I thought he was going to say that it was off of JC. JC gets it now to Cam. Cam going to bring it up. Minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cats up by 25. Biggest lead in the ball game for the Lady Cats. And a little screen and roll there is what they've been trying to get. Austin not able to finish that time around the rim. Natalie Gilbertson comes down with the rebound, gets it to Addie Mason. And she's going to drive in, tries to pass, and then Austin Sugger's going to get a kick ball there. So it'll go to Lady Wranglers. Excuse me. Be under their hoop. McConaughey set to run the play. To Harris. Then right back inside to McConaughey. Back out to Harris. Now to Addie Mason. Drives to the free throw line. Kick out. Shots up, no good by Metzer. Hustle there by McConaughey to run it down, and then she dribbles it out of bounds. Out on Lady Wranglers, Lady Cats basketball. Again, no full court pressure here. I think the Lady Wranglers maybe should have taken that off earlier just to see how they did in the half court, because Lady Cats were having no problem with the pressure and were scoring kind of at will there. That's what really opened up this lead. Screen there. Cam going to drive all the way to the rim, and she's going to be fouled also. So now Lady Wranglers just kind of fouling, probably feeling the tiredness of the ball game, running up and down on this big court. That'll be the second one against Metzler. Sends Cam to the line. First one for Cam is up and good. Makes it 56-30. Biggest lead for the Lady Cats. Cam set to shoot another. Up and no good, but there's Austin to clean it up again. Knocks down a shot, 58-30. Good shot by Austin, having a really good game in this one. Seen her rebound the ball really well, but offensively just finishing around the rim has been really good. Looks like we get another jump ball that will stay with the Lady Wranglers. McConaughey set to take it out. The Lady Wranglers have struggled to kind of score on these out-of-bounds plays. Gilbertson drives in. Little floater shot up, no good. Hannah Hill there to clean it up. Get the rebound. She gets it to Chloe. Chloe going to bring it up. Tosses it over to Cam. Cam going to bring it up, set up the girls in the offense. JC to Hannah in the corner. Hannah going to drive to the free throw line. Inside of Slagle. Slagle, little baby hook. She's going to be fouled, though, as she goes up. And that'll send her to the line to shoot, too. That'll be the team's third. And that'll be 3 fouls called on Metzler. Slagle, Austin Slagle to the line to shoot free throws. First one is up and good. Not a lot of room for error on that one, as that one zipped over the front of the rim and dropped in. Right after this one, boys will come and play the Shoshoni Wranglers. Second one is good for Austin. Natalie Gilbertson bring it up for the Lady Wranglers. Pass to the corner to McConaughey. Double team there, and we're going to get a foul called. That foul will go against Chloe. It'll be her third, team's first of the quarter. 5:35 left in the ball game. McConaughey set to take it out. She's going to get it into Addie Mason. Addie now sets up the offense, gets it to Gilbertson. Gilbertson with the 3 up, and man, every one of her shots has been right there. McConaughey with a good rebound. Pass it inside to Harris. Now Harris looking for McConaughey. McConaughey step into the 3 and knocks it down. As the Lady Cats had opened their lead up to 30. Now back to 27, 60 to 33. And Cam will get Austin the ball. Austin free throw line, shot up, no good. Rebound, Gilbertson. She's going to bring it up for Lady Wranglers. She's going to drive in, pull up jumper, up, no good. Rebound by Metzler, I believe. Her shot goes up, no good, but will be fouled. She'll go to the line. And Metzler to the line. That one will go against Cam Farrell. That'll be her first. And first shot from Metzler is up and good. Makes it 60-34. And Jarvis will come in for McConaughey. Second one for Metzler is up. Rolls around, no good. Rebound, Austin Slagle. Got to be close to a double-double if it's not. And then they're going to call the ball off of Austin Slagle out of bounds. A lot of contact there underneath on the rebound. Logan Farrell now set to come in. She's going to come in for Cam. 4:50 left in the ball game. 60-34. Lady Cats leading this one. Lob from Metzler inside to Harris. Harris kicks it back out. Metzler shot no good. Jarvis gets a rebound, and then we're going to get a jump ball as Hannah Hill ties it up. Lady Cats will get the ball. And let's see. Yeah, again, no real full court pressure here, just kind of fronting J.C. Owsley is Addie Mason. Logan Farrell to Austin. Austin to Chloe. Now Austin makes a spin move there, gets it to Hannah. Hannah going to drive in, little pull-up jumper up and good off the glass for 2. And Addie Mason now will bring it up the near side. She's going to drive all the way to the baseline, kind of gets stuck, and then going to get fouled by Logan as she just kind of kept hip checking her. Be second team foul, third team foul, be her third foul. And Addie Mason's taking the ball out for Lady Wranglers. She's going to get it to Harris, to Jarvis, back to Addie. Addie going to step in, long 3, up and good as she knocks down another shot. And Logan Farrell bring it up the far side now. She'll hit Chloe. Chloe pull up, 15-foot jumper is no good. Rebound by Harris. So Lady Wranglers going on a little bit of a run here. A little more respectable, still down 25. And step in is Gilbertson as she knocks down another 3. Cuts that lead into 22, 62-40. We got a quick timeout, so we'll do the same. We'll be right back. 3:44 left in this one. Lady Cats in charge of this one, 62-44. Not much time left in the game. We'll be right back.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
All right, and we're back after a quick timeout here as they're getting ready to come out of the timeout. 3:44 left in this one, 62-40. Bobcats, or Lady Cats leading in this one by 22. And we'll see Lady Cats with it. We'll scan over here. Coach Schaefer taking his time getting off the court. He always likes when I give him a shout out. Last week it was about him and TJ having similar haircuts. And long pass here to Hannah Hill. She's going to have an opportunity, a wide open layup. Gets underneath, shot up and good. So Lady Cats able to take advantage of that a couple times here as Lady Wranglers came out in pressure again. And then another steal here from Chloe. She's going to find Logan. Logan one-hand pass up to JC. JC off 2 feet, up and good. makes it 66-40. So after the timeout, Lady Cats respond well. Gilbertson now with the ball for the Lady Wranglers. And long three up by Jarvis, and she knocks it down. So Lady Wranglers all of a sudden catching fire here at the end of the game. Just a little too late. 3 minutes left in this one. Lady Cats still in control, up by 23 points. Chloe now going to have it, and then we're going to get another timeout, looks like, by the Lady Cats as they kind of got stuck. Quick timeout, so we'll do the same. We'll be right back.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshoni Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
All right, and we're back after the quick timeout. Lady Cats get the ball here. JC Owsley going to take it out. Lady Cats in a stack formation there. JC Owsley going to long pass over to Chloe. Great pass, great catch, great finish. 4-2 makes it 68-43. Lady Cats back up by 25, been up by as many as 30. Lady Wranglers have made a little runs here where they've been able to go up and score. Gilbertson there with a little scoop left-hand shot, no good. Chloe Owsley comes down with it. From Austin to Logan, now to JC. JC now drives in. She's going to be fouled as she drives to the hole. 4-2. So she'll be fouled. That'll be team's fourth, I believe, on Shoshoni. 2:31 left in the ball game. That'll be Addie Mason's third foul, team's fourth. Send JC to the line. 4-2. First one is up and good. 69-43. Lady Cats having a couple big games last Friday against Big Piney, I believe, scoring 71, 72 points, something like that, over the top of Big Piney. And second one here is up and good as well. Makes it 70-43. So Lady Cats with another big game also tomorrow night against Grable, or tomorrow afternoon, though. Game time for them is at 1:30. And now we have a little plethora of timeouts between the two coaches. So Lady Wranglers are going to take one. We'll do the same. We'll be right back.
Crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
All right, and we join action here as Lady Wranglers have the ball out to Memphis. Her shot is up and good as she knocks down another shot for the Lady Wranglers. Makes it 70-45. 2:15 left here. JC Owsley going to bring it up the far side. Beats the pressure. Now she dribbles it back out. And then she's going to drive in, and she's going to drive to the hole, but fouled before shot gets up. She's going to be fouled there by Jarvis. That'll send JC to the line for two. And as we said at the top of the girls' game, they did a pink out game here for this one, for Valentine's Day. First one is up and good. Makes it 71-45. We're going to clear the bench here as you have Paige Jones, Ella Slover, Charlie Slagle, and Allen, and then Morgan Jones getting ready to come in as well. Paige Jones in also. So JC will do a solid for her teammate, make that free throw, and make sure she gets in. So Morgan Jones will come in for her. And it looks like Lady Cats, for some reason, are going to come out in a full court press here. Up 72-45. Not sure why they're putting on a press by being up by quite so much, but anyways, the Lady Wranglers will beat it, and then pass off of Memphis Leg will go out of bounds as Jarvis found her. And then Ann Allen now will bring it up for Lady Cats. And ball will go out of bounds to try to get it to Charlie Slagle. Memphis will knock it out. 1:44 left in the ball game. Again, Lady Cats up 72-45. Paige Jones taking it out for Lady Cats. Ann Allen with the ball now. Kick over to Charlie. Charlie back to Ann on a give and go. She's going to drive in. Tries to go baseline, get it to Paige. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Jarvis. Will stay with the Lady Cats. 72-45, 1:32 left. Paige Jones sets pass it in. Over the head to her sister Morgan. Morgan able to run it down. She passes it to Ella Slover. Ella now looking to get it to Charlie. Charlie going to drive baseline. She has a 15-foot jumper up. No good. Rebound, Ann Allen. As it goes off of Natalie Gilbertson. Ann Allen going to spin move, kick over to Paige. Paige then going to be fouled by Jarvis. That's going to send Paige to the line for a chance for her to get in the books. Paige Jones set to shoot her first free throw. He is up and good. That foul was against Jarvis. That was her fourth. And now clearing the bench for the Lady Wranglers. Do my best to see if I can get them all in. You got number 22, Maddie Marshall. Number 24, Eckley Winfield. Number 12 in the ball game. That's Sage Frank. Second one by Paige is up. No good. Rebound there by Alexis Bacon, and then we're going to get a jump ball that'll go to the Lady Wranglers. And I think the last one in is Cambry Metzler, number 5, taking the ball out. Don't know if I'm going to have time to remember all the names in this last minute, but Metzler with the ball. She'll get it over to Winfield and then drive in side, and we're going to get a foul called as Alexis Bacon there, number 11, drive in. She gets hit from behind, and that foul will go against Paige Jones. Be her first, team's fourth. Just under 56 seconds left in this ball game. Metzler sets to take it out. Little shot up and no good there by the Lady Wranglers. That was Maddie Marshall, and then tied up was Sage Frank and Ella Slover. No, Morgan Jones. 50 seconds left, tied up. Ball goes to Lady Cats. Morgan Jones now with baseball pass all the way down to Charlie Slagle. She's going to drive in. Scoop shot up, no good. Ella Slover there to clean it up. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound, Ann Allen. Now she kicks it over to Morgan. Now Paige left wide open underneath the hoop, up and in for 2. What a great pass from big sister to little sister. And Marshall now with the ball. She'll get it into the hands of Frank, and then Frank is going to get fouled, so Lady Cats being a little aggressive again. Don't love a 30-point lead and full court press. Don't love that by any means, but I know it's the younger group. I still feel like you work on defense in half court when you're up by 30. Don't love seeing a full court press on the girls that way, especially when you're, it's not against their varsity crew either. 75-45, Lady Cats leading in this one. First one is up and good, and that's Sage Frank. That foul was against Paige Jones. That is her second. And second one is up and good as well. Morgan Jones now with it, gets it to Paige. Paige now bring it up the far side. She's going to jump pass to Charlie. Charlie cross court to Ella Slover. Oh, and Ella's shot's up, no good. Paige is there to clean it up, though. Kick it out to Charlie. Charlie drives in, kick out to Ann Allen. Ann Allen in for a 3. Oh, man, halfway down. And rims in and out. And Lady Wranglers now bringing it up. Just 5 seconds left. And cross court, see if they get a shot off. They do. Shot is up, no good. That's Cambry Metzler with the shot up and no good. Lady Cats win big, 77-45 in this one. And they were quick to get the scoreboard cleared off. Luckily, we have ours, our own up here. 77-45, Lady Cats win in this one. It is pink out here on February 14th, Valentine's Day, live from Thermopolis, Wyoming. I hope you have been able to spend this day with some loved ones, and a lot of heartache and tragedy kind of going around the state, and so we sure want to send love and prayers to families that have been involved in a lot of the tragedy that's been happening in the state. And a day like today, where it's meant for love, you just kind of hope that those people are getting some extra love and support from family and friends. And so our hearts do go out to all of those affected by the number of tragedies that have happened over the last week or 10 days. So with that, we will continue the peek out here on February 14th, 2025. Lady Cats win big over the top of the Lady Wranglers, 77-45. And boys getting ready to get started over the top of the Shoshoni Wranglers. So we will take a quick break, and we will be back after this to get last thoughts on the girls' game and get ready for the start of the boys' game. And we will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Sometimes you need to get offline and go off-road. Let Range rev up your internet, so you're always ready for adventure, whether you're exploring online or on the trail. With Range's high-speed internet, you can get your remote work done quickly so you can enjoy more time off the grid. And with no data caps or speed throttling, you can be just as fast online as on 4 wheels. Learn more at range.net and start living your West life today.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one-stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to support Bobcat Sports. We are a locally owned community pharmacy that opened in 1987. We offer prescription refills, multi-dose packaging, immunizations, Medicare de-enrollment, delivery, and veterinary medicine at an affordable price. Our expertly trained and friendly staff are here to serve you. Visit us today to experience the Hot Springs Pharmacy difference.
All right, and we're back here getting ready for the start of the boys' game. Some kind of final thoughts on the girls' game as they win big, 77-45 over the top of the Lady Wranglers, and really responded well today after playing so close and a tight game there in Shoshoni. Definitely not what the Lady Cats were capable of playing, but it's still a tough one, and so a good response for them in front of a home crowd to come in and win big. And again, I think the Lady Wranglers have a really bright future ahead of them, but again, really, really young team, so kind of excited to see how they do moving forward as well, and we'll get to watch them for several years, both being in 2A, so that's big. And then now getting ready for, and I guess one last thought too was what a great game for Austin Slagle. I mean, we've seen her have a number of games where she's just got a ton of rebounds and has played really, really well and everything, but I think tonight it just kind of showed like she was really finished well around the rim, did a great job of crashing the boards and getting inside and then finishing around the rim. So I really can only think of maybe one or two shots kind of at the beginning of the game that she struggled around the rim, and then after that she really was able to make a number of shots. Now it will be interesting to see here. We will see a little bit of a different team than what we saw in Shoshoni. Now Bobcats, I believe, only won that game by 11 if I remember correctly. So again, Shoshoni, a tough team, but they also have their whole team. Last time we played them, they were missing one of their big players, and I'm having a hard time remembering who it is. I know we'll be able to say it when they come out and they get ready to play, but I can't remember his name. But anyways, we'll get to it when they run starters. So I know they were down a little bit when we played them, and they still played pretty tough. So be interested to see how the Bobcats answer. We do are back at full strength, I believe. I'm not sure how Brody Potter's ankle is holding up. He is suited up and ready to play. I'm not sure if he'll start tonight or this weekend or not, but he will get ready to play. And then Del Duke's also back in the lineup for the Bobcats as he was on a college visit last week and signing up with Chadron State to go play football there. So big shout out to him again. So yeah, excited for him. Great crowd here as a lot of people traveled over, made the drive over through the canyon from Shoshoni. So a good turnout of folks here. And then also when you have the number one team in the state, it seems like that sure helps to fill the stands. So another good turnout here in Bobcat country for boys Bobcat team. And a big game for them tonight, as again, like I said, with the girls starting over with the conference play, so they'll play Shoshoni tonight. We go up to Grable, play Grable tomorrow, and then next week the final two games of regular season. We'll play the Wind River Cougars at home on Thursday, and then it'll be senior night and final game, and that will be against Rocky Mountain. And so and that'll round out the conference play for the Lady Cats and Bobcats. So with that, we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back with starting lineups right after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we'll come back real quick. I know you guys always sit on the edge of your seat for my keys to the game, so I sure didn't want to leave that out either. But really for this game, I think keys to the game is, having full strength now back. How does everybody play together? It kind of seemed like they, there was always that learning curve kind of to start off with a little bit different starting lineups and such. Interested to see how the starting lineups work tonight as well. And then moving forward from there, just see how they do, and then just from that, if they can just keep this thing rolling they've been playing so well, been having such good basketball games, have been winning the games they're supposed to win. They've not only been in the games that, on paper were going to be tough, but they've gone ahead and just played really well and won those as well. So those are our keys to the game. We're going to take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be back for starting lineups and tip-off of Thermopolis basketball right here. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be right back after this.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Drive up? Walk up? We couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat sports. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back here as we're getting ready for the starting lineups. And, the purple and gold spotlights are out. And Bobcats are going to stick with, looks like their starting lineup from last week with both seniors, Brody Potter and Delmonico Dukes on the bench. So it'll start off with number 2, Zach Hasty, number 3, Cody Bomagen, number 5, Ellis Weber, number 11, Brody Welch, and number 12 will be Armani Dukes, who did have a great weekend last weekend. For the Wranglers, you're going to have number 3, Andrew Garcia, number 10, Carson Kissling. You're going to have number 11, Quentin Clark, number 12, Landon Casper, the one that was missing. He's a senior. He was the one missing last time they played. And then number 15, Braxton Mills. So a number of seniors in the starting lineup for the Wranglers here. And with that, the Bobcats get ready to start this ball game. And so, yeah, a little. Wasn't sure on Potter's ankle on where he stood and how things would go there. I'm a little surprised that Delmonico Dukes not getting the start, as he's played really well. Was in the starting lineup, after the Christmas and New Year's break, and then not last week, not because of anything other than a college visit. But tip-off is underway, and Bobcats are in control of the opening tip-off, and conference play against the Wranglers is underway. Ellis Weber has the ball. Head fake there. Gets it inside to Brody Welch. Ball gets tipped, but still ends up with Ellis. Ellis, 15-foot jump shot up and good. And have enjoyed watching him come along this season. Looking more and more for his shot. And Garcia now with the ball for the Wranglers. Gets it to Carson Kissling. He drives baseline. Good drive in. Pass there to Quentin Clark, who caught the Bobcats sleeping on the weak side, and up and in for 2. And ball now to Bomagen in the corner. And ball goes around the horn, gets to Welch. Welch inside to Bomagen. Jump pass there. Ball gets hit by Garcia, but still ends up in Ellis's hands. Get it to Welch. Now over to Hasty. Shoshoni in man-to-man in their blue uniforms with their lime green numbers. I don't imagine that's the way they wanted to order them, but that's the way they came. Ball over the head of Ellis Weber goes out of bounds. And Mills now will bring it up for the Wranglers. Mills with it now to Kissling. And then steal there by Ellis Weber. Long bounce pass off the face of both Kissling and Hasty. And ball ends up in Shoshoni's hands. Drive in there by number 12, London. And his shot is up and no good. And Zach Hasty comes out with the rebound. He's off the races, gets it to Monty Dukes, and then he's going to be fouled on the arm as he goes in for 2. London Casper, that is number 12. And Monty Dukes to the line. That foul was going to go against against Braxton Mills, his first, team's first. And free throw there for Monty Dukes is up and good. And second one here for Monty is up and no good. Mills comes down with the rebound. Garcia now with the ball. He'll pass it up ahead to Clark. Clark drive baseline. He'll kick it over to Kissling. And then Kissling's going to be called for the foul, or is going to be fouled by Armani Dukes. So it'll be Shoshone ball underneath their hoop. Garcia set to take it out of bounds. Looking for somebody to get open. Gets it to Clark. Ellis almost knocks it away. And that ball will go off of Garcia. Good defense there by Monty Dukes. And Ellis Weber knocks it out of bounds. Ball goes to the Bobcats. Bomagen now with the ball. Bring it up on this near side. Handoff to Ellis. Looks like they're just going to try to face guard Bomagen as he gets it in. The low block. Oh, good up and under. And then just not high enough up off the glass is Bomagen. And rebound comes down to Clark. Clark now with it. Gets it over to Kissling. Now up to top to Garcia. Garcia going to set up the offense. Gets it to Mills. Mills going to drive in. He's going to kick out to Clark. Clark in the corner. His three is up. Too strong. Zach Hasty with it. Gets it to Brody Welch. Brody's going to run point here for the Bobcats. Now over to Hasty. Ellis Weber from the corner. No good. Monty Dukes comes down with it. Should have went right back up. A kick out to Cody Bomagen. And his shot's no good. Welch comes down with the rebound. Could have been called an over the back, but he's going to be fouled, so he'll go to the line. That foul's going to go against Garcia. Be Shoshone's second team foul. Welch going to go to the line to shoot free throws. His first one is up and good. We talked a little bit about his fadeaway free throw here, so we're going to see if he has that again. Number 5, Stetson St. Clair in, and number 1, Oakley Hicks. I actually believe Oakley Hicks is who I was talking about with the injury, who is now playing. And he does fade away, but he does knock it down. And Ellis Weber almost comes away and knocks it out. He knocks it out of Garcia's hands. Goes out of bounds, and Garcia now with it. He'll look over his shoulder this time to see if Ellis is coming from out of nowhere. Bobcats lead this one 5-2. Clark with it now for the Wranglers. And Hicks might just be on like a minute count there as he is coming off injury. Clark with it again. He'll get it over to St. Clair. St. Clair going to drive baseline. He tries a bounce pass to Kissling, but ball gets stolen, and then there's St. Clair to steal it right back. And then there's Hicks to knock down at 2. So a little bit of lazy passes there. The Bobcats do good defensively, and then kind of a lazy pass out of it as everybody was on the going for a fast break. Ellis Weber now going to drive in. His left-hand shot is up, no good. And St. Clair comes down with the rebound. Almost loses it. Monty Dukes trying to steal from. And anyways, Cody Bomagen comes up with it. Another steal. Monty Dukes chasing it down. Gets it to Brody Welch. Brody Welch's 3 is up. No good. And a rebound there by number 30. That's Caden Kissling. And Monty Dukes going to pick up his second. And Brody Potter going to come in for him. So a little frustration there from Monty Dukes, getting kind of 2 cheap ones. Garcia with the ball. Ellis Weber going to guard him. Ooh, could have been a foul there. Garcia's just going to step into the 3. I was surprised even Hicks kind of looked at the ref, kind of expecting a foul. Shot's no good. Welch comes down with it, gets it into Zach Casey's hands. Zach spin move, drive in, great pass. Brody Potter would have easily out of dunk there if he was 100%. But just wanted to make sure he made it. If you remember last week, had the wide open layup that he traveled into. And apparently I still think it's pretty funny. So Hicks now with it. one whole side of his body in gear, long leg sleeve. And he's going to drive in, scoop shot up and under. It's going to be fouled by Cody Bomagen. Yeah, compression sleeve on his left arm and his left leg. That'll be Bomagen's first, team's third. 3:31 left in this one. Bobcats leading by 7-4, so offense still kind of struggling here a little bit. Sends Hicks to the line. His first one is short. Looks like Delmonico Dukes will come in for Brody Welch. So both seniors into the game halfway through the first quarter. And second one for Hicks is too strong, so he tried to make up for the softness of his first one, a little too strong. Cody Bomagen now with it. He'll bring it up. Drive through the middle of the lane, cut through, good handoff to Brody Potter. Potter not able to make it, gets his own rebound. He'll put it back up and then be fouled on the putback, send him to the line. So a little bit of a slower pace game than what we had with the girls, just with a lot more fouls being called here in this first one. That foul will go against number 30. That's Caden Kissling. Be his first, team's third as well. And first one is up and good. Bobcats doubling up on Shoshoni, 8-4. 3:17 left in the first quarter. Brody Potter with a second free throw. Up off the back of the rim. Zach Hasty comes down with the offensive glass. He'll kick over to Brody Potter. Brody will step into his three and knock it down. Good shot there by the senior. Probably excited to get back into some full-time play, and doesn't look like there's a lot hindering them on his ankle, as he really stepped into that shot just fine. Almost knocked it away from Clark. Garcia comes down with it. And Garcia now just looking for anybody to get open. Clark gets it. He hands off to Hicks. Hicks now looking for someone to get open. Kissling now with it. Caden. Now to Garcia. Garcia have to go high. 2:37 left in this one. St. Clair with it now. He's going to drive baseline. Was going with power move. Dribbles off his foot. Kicks it out of bounds. And Mills will come in. He'll come in for Garcia. Zach Casey pass it in to Ellis. 2:30 left in this first quarter. 11-4 Bobcats leading in this one. Zach Casey to Delmonico. Delmonico steps into the three off the back of the rim. Rebound. St. Clair gets it to Mills. Mills will set up offense for the Wranglers. Caden Kissling going to drive baseline. Good help side by Zach Casey. Kick out to Max Mills. Good head fake there. 15-foot jumper up, no good. Zach Casey comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Cody Bomagen. Cody going to bring it up for the Bobcats. Going to drive in, spin move, slice up, and shot is up, no good, but will be fouled also. So getting a little slower pace here. 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left here. Team's fourth, and that will be Caden Kissling's second foul. Sends Bomagen to the line. First free throw for Cody is up and good. Makes it 12-4. Looks like Ryan Aarons, Nolan Collins, and Jordan Garrison coming in for the Bobcats. Ellis Weber, Zach Casey take a seat. Brody Potter gets the offensive board off the missed free throw, unable to finish. And Cody Bomagen runs it down, saves it. Nobody's there. Everybody else kind of retreated. St. Clair with it, gets it to Mills. Back to St. Clair. He's going to drive baseline. Kick over to Caden Kissling, Carson Kissling. Nope, Caden. I had it right the first time. He's going to be fouled driving to the line. So Jordan Garrison set to come in along with Landon Casper for the Wranglers. First one is up and good for Kissling. Makes it 12-5. Jordan will come in for Cody Bomagen, and Clark will come out as Casper comes in. Second one is up and good as well. Makes it 12-6. So you got Delmonico Dukes, Ryan Aarons, Jordan Garrison, Nolan Collins, and Brody Potter in. Kick over to Jordan Garrison. Now to Delmonico. He drives in. He's going to go up. He's going to be fouled. That'll be team's fifth. Send Delmonico to the line to shoot two. Delmonico doing his best Cody Bomagen impression as he's slicing through. Go up for 2 free throws here. That foul's going to go against St. Clair. Will be his first, team's 5th, so 9 fouls already called here in this opening quarter. First one for Delmonico is up and good, makes it 13-6. And second one for Delmonico's a little too strong off the glass. Hicks comes down with the rebound. Jordan tries to tie it up. Ball does get knocked away. Ryan Ahrens is there to save it to Jordan. Gets it to Nolan. Nolan steps into his 3 right away. His shot's up, no good. And Hicks comes down with the rebound. Garrison there, though, to pull it out again. And then Delmonico gets the steals. They just try to pass it lazily across the middle, and then he's going to drive in. And they're going to call an offensive foul, and that was Max Mills, not Max Mills, but Braxton Mills. He steps in and I think moved underneath Delmonico, if I'm being honest, but they're going to call him for the offensive foul. And 13-6, that'll be Dell's first, team's 5th, but because it was a player control foul, there are not free throws taken. Dell now is going to knock it away. Jordan Garrison gets on it. He gives it to Ryan Ahrens, and then Ryan Ahrens is going to be fouled. I think that's going to be the 3rd one on Kissling. And that's going to send Ryan Ahrens to the line. So this group just causing a little bit of chaos as they've just been able to be there on rebounds and full court pressure, and Ryan, Jordan, Nolan, Delmonico just causes some issues up at the front, and a lot of turnovers. Sends Ryan to the free throw line, unable to make the first one. Interesting step up to the free throw. He had the ball and then wiped off the bottom of his feet. Again, spins the ball, wipes off the bottom of his shoe, steps in and knocks it down. Makes it 14-6. So a lot of free throws made here for the Bobcats in this opening quarter. Under a minute left to play. Baseball pass across to Kissling, and he's out of bounds. Gives the ball back to the Bobcats. So again, the pressure of the Bobcat team here doing a great job of getting the ball back. Under a minute left, 53 seconds left in this opening quarter. Nolan Collins is going to bring it up. He gets it to Ryan Ahrens. Ryan thinks about the 3, gets it to Nolan. Back to Ryan. Ryan thinks about baseball pass there, baseline. And then he's finally going to step into the 3 as he's left open. Brody Potter there to finish or to clean it up. Gets his own rebound, up and in for 2. So Brody getting a bunch of rebounds and putbacks here. Kind of getting his feet wet again in some good action here. And then looks like Ryan Ahrens is going to pick up his first. And because they're over the limit, that'll send Hicks to the line for the Wranglers. And again, kind of a slow first quarter here as there's been a lot of fouls. I think 12 fouls called already in this first quarter. And first one is up and good for Hicks. That makes it 16-7. 31.5 seconds left in this one. Hicks' second free throw's up, no good. And Kissling comes down with the rebound. And then checking 5 new ones in. The Bobcats are getting ready to the last few seconds here. Steal there by Nolan Collins. He's going to bring it up. So it'll be an interesting line change here, just the last few seconds. And then Delmonico Dukes goes out up and under for 2, makes it 18-7. 10 seconds left here. As like I said, a whole line change for the Bobcats at the bench. Garcia now with it. Nolan Collins with another steal. And again, this group has done great, so I'm not sure why the substitutions were coming. But with that, Nolan Collins not quite able to get there fast enough to get a shot off before the end. But a great play there by him as he caused a number of turnovers. That whole group did. So second quarter action coming. Bobcats up 18-7. Here's Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be back for second quarter action after a word from our sponsors.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here getting ready for second quarter action as Bobcats up big in this one, 18-7 already, 11-point lead. A lot of fouls called in that opening quarter. Hopefully it'll get cleaned up here a little bit, as I think there was 12 fouls called in that first quarter. That could get things messy at the end of this game if it continues that way. Back in for the Bobcats, Zach Hasty, Ellis Weber, Monty Dukes, Cody Bomagen, and Brody Welch. So same starters, and then we get a quick over and back as Garcia jumped from the half court instead of just taking a step across. And had he not jumped, he would have been established in the front court, and it wouldn't have been an over and back. But because it was an over and back, or because he was in the air, he never established himself in the front court, so over and back. Not a great opening start to the second quarter for Wranglers. They come out in a 2-3 zone now, so Brody Welch with it. Zach Hasty, baseball pass to Ellis Weber. And Cody Bomagen on the outside. He's going to step into a three. His three is up, no good. Rebound, Garcia gets it to Clark for the Wranglers. Garcia with the ball now. Hand off to Mills. Mills going to drive around, gets around the corner, gets it to Clark. Clark going to get to the elbow, kick out to Mills, inside to Hicks. Hicks, a little turnaround jumper, too strong. Rebound there by Brody Welch. Good defense by Monty Dukes. Pass over to Ellis Weber. Ooh, a little bit of a lazy pass there. Zach Hasty with it now. Gets it to Monty Dukes in the short corner. Cross to Ellis, now to Welch. And Zach Hasty's three is up, no good. Brody Welch there to get the rebound. Again, Bobcats' size differential in this one's good. Tough pass there. Monty Dukes not able to hang on to it. Clark gets the steal. Garcia now with it. Back up to Clark on the far side. And drive up, no good. Zach Hasty comes down with it. And then he picks up the pace. Get over to Ellis Weber. Baseball pass. Man, Bobcats really zinging the passes around on those skip passes. Zach Hasty, deep three, up, no good. Cody Bomagen going to have to try to chase. Saves it right to Monty Dukes, then to Ellis. Ellis' little jumper up and good. So good hustle play there by Cody Bomagen, and saves it right to Monty Dukes. Brody Potter and Bridger Pyle set to come in for the Bobcats, so a whole slew of Bobcats getting a chance for some game time here. Hicks now with the ball, gets it to Garcia. And then gets it to Mills. Hicks trying to take advantage of a height disadvantage that he had, and then not able to finish. Gets his own rebound, though, and then is going to be fouled. I think that one's going to be against Ellis. That'll be his first, team's first. So we made it 2:06 without a foul, which was pretty exciting. Kind of got a little bit more flow into the game. First one here for Hicks is off the back of the rim. Didn't rush in free throws. And it looks like St. Clair will come in for Garcia. Bridger and Potter in for Monty and Ellis. Hicks' second free throw up and good. Makes it 22-8. And Zach Hasty getting a little bit of air taken out of the gym a little bit as the flow of the game has not been the greatest. Bridger Pyle now is going to step into a three. His three is up, no good. And then looks like Brody Welch maybe is going to get a foul called. So back-to-back fouls here pretty quick on the Bobcats. And that's going to be, that'll be Brody Welch's first, team second. Bobcats still ahead by 12 in this one, 5:39. Held the Wranglers to only 7 points in that first quarter. Kissling now going to drive baseline. He comes back up. Clark with the ball now, tries to lob it underneath St. Clair. Got a little too much heat on it. St. Clair not able to get it. We're going to get a timeout. Bobcats, 5:24 left in this second quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this timeout.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, and we're back joining action. Bobcats had the ball down on the other end, brought it up here, so didn't miss a whole lot. Possession here after the timeout. No look pass there. Brody Welch not ready for it. Got his hand up just in time to not get hit in the face. Mills comes away with the steal, gets it to St. Clair. His three is up, no good. Chase down, rebound there by Brody Potter. Good job, kind of tested that ankle. And then I don't know what happened there. I think Brody double dribbled and gave himself up and then just kind of tossed it around his back and everybody let it go. So all you young ones watching out there, play to the whistle. Don't give yourself up. Braxton Mills now will get it to Hicks. Hicks back to Mills. 4:48 left in this one, 20-8. St. Clair now going to drive baseline. Kick over to Clark, back to St. Clair. Now Hicks inside. Then tries to pass it to Kissling. He's going to get it. A little head fake there, and then shot goes up and not able to finish. So really, Wranglers kind of shooting themselves in the foot here as they've not been able to finish around the rim and have had some good looks at it, almost expecting more pressure. Tough pass there by Zach Hasty, gets stolen, and now shot is up and good there by Hicks. So not a good little set of possessions here for Bobcats coming in after that timeout to Bridger Pyle, and then that's going to get stolen by Mills. Del Dukes and Ellis Weber set to come in, probably try to take care of the ball a little bit. Kissling left wide open. His three is up, no good. And Bommingen comes down with the rebound. Zach Hasty now with it, and then he's going to get it stolen. And Bobcats just jogging back as easy layup for St. Clair. Bobcats just, man, I don't know, that was, 4 or 5 possessions in a row that they not really even got a shot off, just turning the ball over. Welch now with it to Bommingen. Bommingen steps into the three. His three is up, no good. Back down to Zach Hasty. He gets a rebound. His shot's up, no good. Gets his own rebound again. Goes up again. Not able to make it, but will get fouled. That one's going to go against Kissling. Nolan Collins set to come back in as well. 3:17 left. That's the first one on Carson Kissling. And Welch, Bridger come out as Nolan and Delmonico come in. Looks like Ellis is set to come in for Hasty. First one is no good. Second one rolls around and is good. Makes it 21-12. So Ellis Weber and it's like Bobcats brought in their group to try to run a little full court pressure again here. As it worked really good. And again, it causes a turnover again. So why not keeping it? I don't know. Nolan Collins with it. He'll kick out to Delmonico. Del baseball pass across to Ellis. Ellis steps into the three. His three is up and good. Great shot there. And Nolan Collins playing tough defense. Max Mills now with it, and another turnover. Cody Bommingen gets a gift for a wide open layup for 2, makes it 26-12. And now Clark with it. Oh man, I thought Cody was going to get that one. Then we're going to get a quick timeout by Shoshoni. So interesting what you can do when you get the right guys in. 26-12, 2:45 left in this first half. Bobcats lead by 14. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Don't Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, we're back after the timeout. And this kind of just goes back to what we talked about with keys of the game, talking about different lineups and starting different ways and doing certain things. And sometimes I think you can almost out-cute yourself and try to, think certain lineups are just, it doesn't really matter or whatever. And it really, really matters. And I think seeing a group with just like that little bit extra energy, I mean, this group being in, they've caused a number of turnovers in this one. They've gone on their runs, and they're taking care of the ball. So Clark with it. He'll get it to Mills as Shoshoni drew up. Something probably to deal with the pressure. Gets it to Kissling, able to break the press, but again, no good transition defense by the Bobcats. St. Clair gets it, and then he's just going to throw it off of Casper's leg. Go out of bounds. Monty Dukes now will come back in. He'll come in for Potter. Potter, I'm assuming, is probably on a minute count just to test that ankle out. Ellis Weber bring it up for the Bobcats. Now to Nolan Collins. Nolan to Delmonico. To Nolan to Ellis. Cross court to Delmonico. Back to Ellis. To the short corner to Cody. Cody jumps, stop through the middle of the lane. Up, no good. Monty Dukes comes down with the rebound, then he's going to be fouled. Again, Bobcats have done a great job on the offensive boards. Big men have been doing work down there. Just not really finishing around the rim, but this is probably the longest Cody's gone without scoring a bucket. That'll be the first one against Clark. Lots of fouls, but no one really in too bad a foul other than I think Caden Kissling with 3. First one for Monty is up and good, makes it 27-12. Second one here for Monty Dukes is up and good as well, makes it 28-12. Bobcats stay in that full court pressure, see if they can cause a turnover again. St. Clair now with it to Clark. Clark up the sideline to Casper. Casper, good catch there. And then good. Oh, Monty Dukes almost able to get a steal there. And Garcia's kind of like, hey, give me the ball back so I can get everybody set up. And Garcia now with the ball. Bobcats in man-to-man. And then just, trying to lob pass. Nolan Collins able to get a hand, and he does a great job of saving it. Ellis Weber now with it to Cody. And a little out of control, but he's able to hang on to it. Delmonico with the right decision there. Drives in, kick over to his brother, up over the top to Cody. Cody now baseline. Dell's going to get it to Nolan at the top of the key, and then good save there by Kissling around the back to get it to St. Clair. So both teams playing a little frantic right now. Garcia, or St. Clair with the ball now. He's going to get it to Clark on the baseline. His shot is up, no good. And looked like there's a lot of contact there, but his shot's no good. Pass from Cody to Dell. Give and go. Cody goes up high to go get it, and then his shot's up, no good. Doesn't make it. Rebound. So frantic pace here back and forth and just a little bit out of control, and then another turnover. So need somebody to just come in and take a deep breath. Like both teams just flying up and down. I think it's kind of one of those where they're trying not to make a mistake, and in making a mistake they're just causing some turnovers, and then it's taking them out of the game too. So back into the game is Brody Potter and Zach Hasty will come in for Delmonico and Cody. Monty Dukes with it now. It's Zach Hasty. He'll drive through. Kick over to Monty. Monty kick out to Nolan. It's almost now like the Bobcats are a little nervous to even shoot the ball because they're not finishing well. Nolan to Zach to Monty. Out to Zach to Ellis. Back to Zach. Now to Nolan. He's going to drive baseline. He'll kick it over to Ellis. But really, big man not touching the ball much here. Cross court to Zach. Now down to Brody in the corner. And then, Nolan, great baseline cut, but then he's going to get blocked by St. Clair. Almost needed to go up right away when he caught him off guard. And Garcia now with the ball for Shoshoni. And then he'll go cross court to Clark. We'll say both Shoshone teams play at a frantic pace, near out of control, sometimes very out of control. 1 second left in the half. Shot gets up and is no good. So what was a very slow-paced first quarter, second quarter, I felt like it was a run-on sentence. Not a lot of stoppage in play, not a lot of fouls. And Bobcats with a 16-point lead in this one, 28-12. Not their best basketball as far as in the ball game, but still with a good 16-point lead in this one, more than doubling up Shoshone in this one. So I'm going to catch my breath here, take a quick break, and we'll be back with the Hot Springs Health halftime show right after this.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to bank with your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checkings, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats! Member of FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 420276.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WyoToday makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WyoToday has them. WyoToday of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WyoToday is your go-to for all things apparel. WyoToday. Express yourself.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Hey there, how's your day going? Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important. I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done. Forgot to ask, how's your day? I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at. Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks? Same day. What? Same day? We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient. Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly.
Sorry to interrupt that, but they are honoring the state championship golf team here, so I wanted to bring that up. and show it real quick. And congratulations to those boys, and also to Hayden Overfield, as he won the individual state championship as well. Golf becoming a long honored tradition in Thermopolis with a number of championship teams as they come in. So I wanted to catch that as well as we're getting ready to go here for the Hot Springs Health halftime show. And again, I just want to congratulate that golf team, as they've played really well. So exciting for them to get their, I think it's their rings is what they get, which is really cool. So big honor for them as well. Bobcats already coming out and warming up, so pretty quick. I mean, we still have 6 minutes of halftime. Excuse me. So Bobcats didn't have much to talk about in the locker room, I guess, at halftime. So good play there. And good, again, just excited for those boys as well as they won. So it was exciting for all of them. And big honor for them. Anytime you can be the top of your game, that's pretty huge. So good play there. And as we get into this, talking about this first half, man, it's just like a tale of two games just between the first quarter and second quarter. Usually you'll see that maybe in a half or something like that, but not usually like that in just in quarters. But a pretty slow-paced first quarter, as there was a number of fouls called, and it slowed the pace of the game for sure and everything. And then for whatever reason, the second quarter became this frantic thing, not hardly any fouls called, and the pace just flying up and down. So it was a frantic first or second quarter. Bobcats come out, had a number of turnovers in the second quarter, trying to almost do too much with their passing and everything, and so then it was just getting stolen, and then brought in another group, and then they went into a full court press, and then they just started causing all these turnovers against Shoshoni, and then they were going in and scoring. So Bobcats anyways with a 16-point lead. And again, I think I kind of mentioned it with a few minutes left in the first half, and one of our big keys was coming out with a different starting lineup, and something that you were kind of forced into doing last week just because of people being injured or gone. And sometimes I think you can kind of mess with those things a little too much. It can kind of mess with the way play happens. Not that you don't need that out on the court sometimes, because you're never guaranteed who you're going to have out there, but almost got some personnel out there that just made it a little bit different and caused a lot of turnovers, because I think guys didn't know exactly where they were supposed to be on the court and running a little bit different on the offensive. And then once they got kind of a crew that had ran together a little bit more, then all of a sudden you started seeing them do what they do well and causing the turnovers and things like that. So we'll see what adjustments each team made. Each team didn't have a lot to talk about at halftime. See what the adjustments are that they made, that each team made, and see if it pays off going into the second half. Bobcats leading 28-12 over the top of the Wranglers in this one. Again, it was just an 11-point game, I think, in Shoshoni. So Bobcats open up a pretty decent lead in this one. Not the greatest offensive game that they've had as far as they had a number of turnovers, but did make, crash the boards really, really well. It was good to see Brody Potter get in. Looked like he was playing without any real fear of, rolling his ankle or anything again too. So that's always big, and got them in and playing well. So, with that being said, I think this second half, what the Bobcats really, need to just kind of focus on is going in and then just doing the things that they did really well. When they put the pressure on, it really made Shoshoni panic, kind of throw passes they didn't want to pass, caused them to turn the ball over. And then, Shoshoni's half-court zone offense or defense seemed to give us a little bit more problems. So I'm sure Shoshoni will come out in that, But with that, I think if they just are patient, and I'd get some more movement from the big guys on the inside just to make them have to be more honest, because they were really sagging in, almost challenging Thermop to shoot from the outside. So I would fake the passes before they make them, dribble penetrate, and then look to dish it out. Because when they dribble penetrated and then just saw where the help defense was coming from and dished it off. Man, they just had easy layups after that. So with that will be our Hot Springs Health halftime show. Again, a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this, and sure appreciate it. So Kevin Gerber here on 101.7 KDNO and also on the YouTube channel WyoToday. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, subscribe, and then also hit that notification bell so anytime we do get games going, you can be notified. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after a word from our sponsors.
Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshoni Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
All right, and we're getting ready for third quarter action. Looks like it'll start out Bobcats basketball to start off. So see how adjustments between the two teams were made and see how we come out in this one. Zach Hasty set to take it out. Same starters as the game. So you got Zach Hasty, Ellis Weber, Cody Bomagen, Brody Welch, and Armani Dukes. Looks like they're going to change it up a little bit, run a 4-out against this zone. So a little bit of an adjustment there. Get Brody Welch working inside. He's calling for the ball. And then just a chase down. So dribble at you, chase you through, and then fill in. Good rebound there by Brody Welch off the Cody Bomagen miss. And he's like, all right, you're going to pass me the ball. I'll go do the work myself. So Bobcat's going to start out in full court press again here. And they're able to break it, but again, slowed down. Good transition defense there. Didn't allow any shot to get up. Made Shoshoni have to set up their offense. Bobcats 30-12 in this one. 30 seconds into the second half. Over to Carson Kissling, just a little scoop pass to Casper. He'll kick it out now to Mills. Mills left open. His three is up, no good. And Brody Welch comes down with the defensive, and then the ball get knocked out of his hand by Casper. Over to Clark. Clark steps into the three. His three is up, no good. Monty Dukes comes down with it. So neither team shooting the ball particularly well from the outside, kind of doing all their damage on the inside. Bobcat outsizing Shoshoni by quite a bit, which has been a big difference in the ball game. And really, Shoshoni just kind of packing it in defensively. They'll come out across the three-point line to guard the ball, but that's about it. Ellis Weber steps into the three, and he knocks it down just to shut me up on not shooting the ball well, and that's his second three, so he actually has shot the ball well from the outside. So thanks for the reminder, Ellis. And then a full court play there by the Wranglers for an easy bucket for Casper. And that's going to happen when you press. Sometimes you do give up easy baskets, but you kind of have to take, weigh the good with the bad. And they definitely have caused more turnovers than not. Cross court over to Monty Dukes. Monty fakes the ball, shoots a three. Ellis Weber tries to save it. He's going to step on the sideline. Looks like we're going to get a sub here. Ellis maybe kind of hurt himself trying to save it as he slammed into the mat. So Delmonico Dukes will come in. So I think as he jumped to try to save it, he ran into the mat and kind of hurt his knee a little bit. Looks like he's okay. Just needed a second. Clark with the ball now, gets it to Garcia for the Wranglers. And he'll step into a long three. His three is up and good as he knocks one down. So both teams kind of trying to say, I see you're telling us we're not shooting the ball well, so how about we knock one down? Cody Bomagen now with the ball. He'll get it to Zach Hasty, to Delmonico, back to Zach, back to Cody. Cody going to fake drive in, and then he's going to be fouled on the arm. Garcia definitely did not agree with that because he thought he knocked the ball away. There'll be first foul, 5:32 left in this third quarter. It'd be, they called that foul against Clark. And up and in for an easy bucket there was, I believe that was Brody Welch. Might have been Cody Bommingen. I was just surprised they called that foul on Clark. And drive in by Kissling there. Good defense, good help defense there by Monty as well. Steps in, drive in by Clark. His shot is up and in. So both teams coming out in a flurry of offense. Makes it 35-19. Bobcats still well in control of this ball game, still with that 16-point lead. Over to Cody, to Dell, now inside to Brody. And then that ball gets knocked around, and Clark comes away with the ball. He'll get it up ahead to Casper. Casper just hands off to Clark, and Dell goes to take it away. Clark just shoots it over his head. Somehow they come down with the rebound. And Mills now with the ball. He'll drive in. Tried to hand it off to Kissling, and then Monty Dukes comes away with the steal. So kind of a chaotic play there. I think Casper was expecting like a foul or didn't know what to do with the ball. Got caught in the air, just kind of threw it up over his head. Extended 2-3 by the Wranglers. Cross court to Delmonico, into the corner to Cody. Cody steps into the three off the side of the backboard. And Delmonico there to clean it up and knock it in. Just how they drew up the play. That's a tough pass to make by Cody Bommingen off the side of the backboard. It's pretty thin there to hit it perfectly to pass it right to Delmonico. Pretty exciting. I don't know if you're going to give him an assist for that one or not, Travis, when you're doing your stats. All right, and Carter now with the ball. Gets it to Casper. Drive in there by Garcia, and he just drives right in, and no one really challenged him there. I think I said Carter earlier, meant Clark. Zach Casey with it now, gets it to Cody. Cody going to slice through. He's just looking for a bucket there. He got one. And he's just frustrated with not making it. And, man, we had gone a couple games without scoring a bucket and having the need to call a timeout afterwards. But we're back on pace with that. So the Bobcats lead 39-21 in this one. 3:30 left in the third quarter. It's a quick timeout, so we'll stay right here as well. Bobcats in control of this one, up 18. Really do feel in control even when they've given up some of the buckets. Shoshoni has really had to work hard for all of their scoring, and Bobcats really being, I feel like, have done really good in kind of expecting any shot that the Bobcats take. They're kind of saying it's not going to go in, so they're rushing to and run into it and trying to get the offensive board and see if they can get the offensive board. And because of that, they've been able to score off of their offensive boards really well. So it's been a good play by the Bobcats as far as that goes. That's where a lot of their points have come. St. Clair set to take the ball out for the Wranglers. Bobcats going to pick them up at half court. You have Ellis Weber back in, Nolan Collins, Zach Hasty, Brody Potter, and Delmonico Dukes in the ballgame for Bobcats. Garcia going to drive baseline. He's going to look to try to get it to Hicks, pass it over the head to Clark. Clark going to have to chase it down, just gets it at the half court, and then Zach's going to get called for the fouls. He tried to tie it up. I think that'll be his first, team's first. 3:16 left in this third quarter. Again, after that first quarter, and just a ton of fouls called, it almost like the refs decided to swallow their whistle. St. Clair going to drive in. He loses his dribble, but able to hand off to Hicks. Hicks going to drive baseline, has Potter on him. Tough pass from St. Clair, then to Garcia. Back to St. Clair. Screen and roll there between those two. Good help defense there. Backdoor cut, Garcia. He's going to drive in. His shot's up, no good. Good help defense there by Delmonico, and not to do too much. He just stood straight up, made Garcia have to try to tough shot, no good. And Zach Casey comes down with the rebound. Cross court to Delmonico. He steps into the three, and he knocks one down. Delmonico doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but man, he seems to be pretty efficient when he does. 1 of 2 tonight. Garcia loses the ball. That's St. Clair. I mean, he gets it to Hicks. Cross quarter to Garcia. Garcia now Long three up, no good. Zach Casey comes down with the rebound. Baseball pass from him. Tries to get it to Brody Potter, but Garcia saw it coming. He went from his safety position and gets a steal. And then Kissling tosses it out. Did get a two-hand shove at the back, I think. Help from the Bobcats, but as he tried to save it, goes out of bounds, goes to the Bobcats. Ellis Weber now will bring it up for Cats. Gets it to Zach Hasty now. Wranglers staying in that 2-3 zone. Bobcats changing it up. Zach Hasty steps into the three. His shot's up, no good. Two Bobcats there to get the rebound, and then Nolan Collins gets the offensive board. He goes up, he'll be fouled, and that'll go against Clark. No, sorry, that one's going to go against Kissling. That'll be his second. So Nolan to the line. Nolan first free throw is short. So Caden Kissling will come in for his brother Carson. Caden with 3 fouls, Carson with 2. Team second. 1:52 left in this third quarter. And Nolan Collins up and they're going to say no good as Nolan stepped over the line just a little too early. Bobcats doubling up the Wranglers in this one, 42-21 with 1:52 left in the third quarter. Garcia with it, gets it to Kissling. Bobcats going to stay in their full court man-to-man here. Now pass up the sideline, gets it to St. Clair. St. Clair going to drive in. He had a lane, but he saw Potter there. And then somehow Hicks just drives in, and I'm not even sure how he still hung on to the ball. Zach Casey's going to foul him as he drove into the hoop. And that'll be, they called that one, they called it on Ellis. There's been a number of fouls called that I just haven't been sure on why I didn't even see Ellis around it. But anyways, Hicks goes to the line. He makes a first one. Makes it 42-22. Bobcats leading by 20 in this one. Hicks to the line for his second one is up and good as well. Makes it 42-23. Up over the head of Potter. Zach Casey kind of tips it to himself. Drives over, gets it to Delmonico. Then to Ellis. Back out to Dell. Dell's going to step into another three and knock it down, his second of the quarter. Makes it 45-23. I always love the forcing coaches into having to make a tough decision of getting your starting position back. And, a blocking foul on Brody Potter as Clark drove in. They're going to say he shoots two, but the bucket went in. But I don't think they're counting it. They should have counted it because I'm pretty sure the bucket went in. So we'll see here. That's what the refs are going to talk about here at half. Oh, yeah, they talked about it. Yep. Fullerton saw that it had gone in, so bucket is good. Makes it 45-25. That foul goes against Potter, his first. And will send Clark to the line. Set to come in as Morgan Neal for the Wranglers for the first time. Looks like he's set to come in for Clark. And Clark misses the free throw. Rebound, Casper gets it out to Kissling. Kissling steps into the three. His three is no good. St. Clair comes down with the offensive board for the Wranglers. And then Zach Hasty gets a steal. Potter out of his shoe, but able to get it on quick enough, or is still trying to get it on. Now the Bobcats off to run, and Nolan Collins for a three. Up, no good. Clark with it. Ball gets knocked away. Delmonico Dukes there to save it. I'm going to say he was out of bounds. This is a good hustle play by Delmonico, though, because he kind of came from out of nowhere. Saved it. And Mills will take the ball out, so Clark out and Neal in. Kissling with it now. And Brody Potter is going to get a foul called on him at the sidelines. Again, just, I don't know, it's an interesting game. Just feels sloppy. Bobcats are just a little more skilled, so the sloppiness doesn't rear its ugly head as much for them as it does for the Wranglers. And Casper now with the ball. Hand off to Mills. Mills to St. Clair. Bobcats in man-to-man. And a little screen and roll there, knocked away. Potter with it now around the back. He's going to drive through, go through the middle of the lane, up and in. So full court bucket for Potter. A little showing his handles a little bit there. Neal now with it for the Wranglers, gets it to Mills. Mills over to St. Clair. His shot's up, no good. Good box out there by Ellis Weber. He tries to save it, saves it right to St. Clair, and St. Clair drives through the middle, makes it 47-27. Bobcats have had a lead up to 21. They're at 20 right now, and that's end of the quarter, as I think not too many in the gym knew the quarter was ending. So Bobcats in this one with 4 points better than the Wranglers in that one, as they outscore them in that one. Bobcats up now 47-27. Fourth quarter coming after this. Bobcats lead by 20. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be right back.
Deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
All right, folks, we're getting ready for fourth quarter action as they're doing a little 50-50 raffle, I believe, at halftime here. So wrapping that up and getting ready for fourth quarter action. In for the Bobcats, Brody Welch, Cody Bomagen, Jordan Garrison, Bridger Pyle, and Armani Dukes. Neal with it. He'll pass over to St. Clair. Pass the ball over to Kissling. Tried to do an elevator screen. Bridger Pyle played great defense on that. Turnover there. And Cody Bomagen comes away with it. And he's going to be left open, tries to go up and under, and then going to be fouled in the arm. I think he kind of got himself under the rim, so he just kind of had to flip it up, but got fouled, sent him to the line. That'll be 4 now against Caden Kissling. That one I think was the hardest one for him, even though it looked like he was on him. I really do think Cody just kind of flipped it up. First one is up and no good for Cody. And second one for Cody is up and good. Makes it 48-27, so Bobcats match their largest lead in the ball game by 21. Mills now will bring it up for the Wranglers. Oh, picked his dribble up way too far away. Lucky for it to not get stolen. St. Clair now with it. He's now looking for somebody to get open. Ball gets stolen almost by Bridger and Brody Welch. But ball comes back to Max Mills, now into the corner, back to St. Clair. And Shoshoni's got a lot of standing there trying to elevator screen here. Braxton Mills knocks down the 3. So Bobcats up 48-30 in this one. Cody Bomagen, he's going to get stolen by Casper. And they'll get it to St. Clair. Down inside to St. Clair from Neal. And, man, just felt the pressure of the big guy there and put too much on it. And then Cody Bomagen going to get a double dribble. And, again, got to be careful there as he picked up a technical foul at the Flaming Gorge tournament for kind of that same deal, just throwing the ball up against the mat. But Fullerton being a veteran ref isn't going to call that as much. Missed shot there by the Wranglers. Cody Bomagen comes down with the rebound, gets it to Garrison, to Bridger, back to Garrison. Now to Cody. Cody at the high post to Armani Dukes, now cross court to Bridger. Ball's going to get knocked in the air. Shoshoni's done a great job at tipping the ball. They've tipped a lot of passes tonight, made it difficult. And Hicks and Clark back in for the Wranglers. Surprised to see both of them actually off the floor at the same time. Pyle with the ball now. Garrison back to Pyle. Pyle gonna think about the three, but kick it back out to Garrison. To Bomagen, cross court to Pyle. He's gonna step in and shoot another three, no good. And Garrison goes up high to go get the rebound, not able to bring it down though. And Hicks has it. Ball on the ground by Mills. Mills just trying to save it, throws it off of Garrison. Will go out of bounds off of Garrison. So good hustle play by all those boys. Looks like Bobcats gonna put full court pressure on again here. St. Clair with it now. He'll find Hicks. Into Clark. Clark makes a strong move there into Brody Welch. Brody Welch going to pick up the foul. It was a strong move by Clark. Kind of went in, forced the contact. That'll be his second one on Welch. First team foul. 5:54 left in the ball game. Bobcats up by 18. Been up by as many as 21. First one here for Clark is up and no good. So a chance to kind of cut into the lead. A little line change here for the Bobcats now. Zach Hasty, Brody Potter, Delmonico Dukes, Ellis Weber in. Leave Jordan Garrison out on the floor. Pyle, Welch, Bomagen, and Dukes all coming out. And really the body language of the Bobcats is pretty frustrated. Even with the lead, not feeling like they're playing their best, I guess. Good rebound there by Casper after the missed free throw. Shot is up, no good. Brody Potter gets a block on Kissling as he went up, but yeah, the body language of the Bobcats not the greatest in this ball game so far, and Delmonico Dukes steps into another three. His shot's just a little bit short, but Ellis Weber comes down with it, gets it to Jordan Garrison. He steps into the three. His three's no good, and Zach Hasty came in, almost got the rebound, gets stolen away, and now the Wranglers off and running, and Delmonico Dukes just steps in front of Mills, gets a steal, throws it up to Brody Potter, and almost a replay of what we saw last week, but he kept his planted foot down and didn't drag it, so he didn't get another travel. And then on the other end, Clark just up for an easy bucket. So trading baskets now, 5 minutes left. Ellis Weber with the ball. And we're going to get a foul called on the Wranglers. That'll be team second one on Mills. Ellis Weber set to take the ball out for the Bobcats. And kick over to Zach Hasty. Now back to Ellis. And looks like Shoshoni went back to man-to-man. Garrison now with it, gets it to Potter, out to Dell. Dell steps into another three. That three's up, no good. And rebound by Garrison. Garrison, little turnaround jumper's up, no good. And Casper comes down with it, gets it to Clark. And he tries to pass it up, and Zach Hasty comes down with it, gets it stolen by Kissling. Ball's going to go off of the Wranglers. But again, both teams playing pretty sloppy right now, kind of just waiting for kind of just one pass and shot, not really running through their offenses. And again, Bobcats just being a little more athletic than the Wranglers, just can afford it a little bit better, make up for it, and than the Wranglers can, but it's they've played very similar, especially in this fourth quarter. About halfway through, Jordan Garrison drives in and gonna get a jump ball. And Ryan Aaron's now gonna step in for the Bobcats, so he'll come in for Garrison. 4:16 left in this one. Bobcats still up by 18. And Dell to Potter. Potter up and good for two. Gets back up to that 20-point lead. And Garcia now with it. Pass across to Hicks. Back to Garcia. And back to Hicks. Up to the top to Garcia. And then he'll step back. He'll shoot the three. That's up, no good. Number of Wranglers there. Ball comes out to Clark. His shot's up, no good. And then Hicks will knock it out of bounds to the Bobcats. 52-32, 3:45 left in the ball game. Zach Hasty with it, gets it to Ellis Weber. To Ryan, a little full court pressure here by the Wranglers. Bobcats really no issue with it. Ryan Aaron's with it to Zach Hasty. Cross court to Ryan. He's going to step into the three. His shot's up, no good. Rebound by Clark, going to get a travel called there as Zach did a great job of stepping in, and like as Clark wanted to turn and go, he was just right there. And so Clark will come out. Zach Hasty set to take the ball out of bounds for the Bobcats. Bobcats lead by 20, 3.5 minutes left. Zach Hasty to Delmonico, to Ryan. Now inside to Potter. Potter going to make a move. Shot is up, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back up, no good. And then rebound comes down to Neal for the Wranglers. He's going to pass it across to Kissling. And Delmonico Duke's going to get the steal. And he's going to go up. He's going to be fouled on the layup. Good sportsmanship there by Kissling as he was just trying to go up for the rebound, or for the block. And Delmonico misses the layup, but going to go to the line for 2. That'll be the third one on Caden Kissling. Delmonico to the line. First one for him is up and good as he knocks it down, 53-32. Just over 3 minutes left in the ball game, and checking in for the first time for the Wranglers. Number 35 there is, let's see, Bo Fowler. He did play a little bit more in the Shoshoni game, but again with Hicks out, maybe that's why he played a little bit more. Dealt to the line. Second one is up off the back of the rim. Rebound, Kissling to Garcia. Garcia going to bring it up. Passes to Caden Kissling. And Delmonico almost gets another steal to Fowler. Fowler kicks out, and Neal's shot is up, no good. And Caden Kissling's going to come down 3 down there. He's going to get fouled across the arm. They're going to call that one on Zach Hasty. Be his second, team second. Kissling now with it, gets it to Garcia. Garcia in a drive to the corner, kick over to Carson, to Garcia. And then Delmonico going to get him with the body foul there. Just trying to play tough defense, catches him with the knee. Garcia now will take it out on the sideline for the Wranglers. Or an O'Neal. And he'll pass it into the backcourt to Caden. Sorry, to Carson Kissling. Garcia now with it, Delmonico on him. Again, Bobcats just making the Wranglers play a long ways away from their hoop with all their pressure. Neal now with it, he's just gonna duck his shoulder, and then he's just gonna throw it up, and excuse me, sorry about that. He was definitely out of control and tried to throw it up, gets travel called. Armani Dukes back into the ball game. He'll come in for Brody Potter. Armani Dukes with it now. Pass to Zach Hasty. Zach going to drive in, kick over to Delmonico. Delmonico going to shoot another 3. Knocks down another one. 3 threes for Delmonico in this ball game. Thinks shooting 50% from the 3-point line. Just an interesting, some of the guys that have gotten extra bench time, and I don't know if that's just because of the score of the game, but drive in, shots up, no good by Kissling, goes off of Kissling, and Jordan Gilbertson will check into the ball game for the first time for the Wranglers. Nolan Collins checks back in. He'll come in for Ellis Weber. And Nolan Collins will bring it up for the Bobcats. And Nolan Collins just going to drive it all the way to the line, up and in for 2, all the way to the hoop. Garcia now with the ball for the Wranglers. And Delmonico almost comes away with another steal. Kissling, he drives in. He's going to be fouled on the ground. It's probably a good time to get some of these starters out just so no one gets hurt, as sloppy as the play seems to have been. Jordan Garrison is going to come back in. And for the Wranglers will be number 32, Asher Krim. And also number 2, Cameron Eder. Eder with the ball. Or Eder. Cross court to Neal. Neal steps in. Long 3 up. No good. Delmonico Dukes gets a rebound. Nolan Collins now with the ball. Nolan drive to the elbow. Kick out to Jordan. Jordan, little 10-foot jumper up and good for 2. Makes it 60-32. 105 left in the ball game. ground there by Eder. Good hustle there by Ryan Aarons. Eder's now with the ball as Neal was able to come over and help him out. Shot there by Fowler is up and good for 2. Makes it 60-34. Under 40 seconds left in the ball game. Nolan Collins with it. Kick over to Garrison. Garrison going to drive in. Jump stop, kick out to Monty, to Nolan, to Dell. Dell's going to step into another 3. His 3's up, no good. Monty Dukes gets a rebound. Oh, thought Dell was cutting. Tries to throw it. Gilbertson there for the steal. And then he's unable to hang on to the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Armani Duke set to take the ball out. He'll get it to Nolan. 15 seconds left. Delmonico going to drive to the rim. He's going to go in and score another bucket. Makes it 62-34. Kick over to Gilbertson. 1 second left. He's just going to hang on to it as Asher Krim had the ball. At the end of the ball game, your Bobcats win 62-34 over the top of the Shoshoni Wranglers. So both boys and girls team having a better showing here at home against the Wranglers than they did in Shoshoni. Good game for Bobcats, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap this one up right after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, we're back here. Bobcats win big here at home. Both boys and girls with big conference wins to get them, kind of keep them in the same positions they are right now. Lady Cats in second place on their side of the conference, just behind Rocky Mountain. We'll have another shot at them next week for their final home game on senior night. And then boys maintain their first place position in the conference as they are undefeated in the conference right now, 4-0 now after this win against the Wranglers. So, yeah, good showing. It was kind of definitely not the smoothest game that they played. I don't even know if I would spend much time watching this game, as it just felt sloppy and kind of out of control. Maybe if nothing else, you watch it just to see what personnel seemed to work and which personnel maybe didn't work the best. But other than that, again, body language of the Bobcats wasn't exactly the best I've seen out of them, as well as I know some of them are pretty frustrated the way the game was going and not being able to get shots to fall and things like that. But Bobcats really come away with a good win, 62-34. I mean, anytime you almost win by 30 points, you can't be overly disappointed in a game like that by any means. So sure, don't ever want them to get frustrated with a win. Your self-play maybe not your best, but really they should be pretty proud of coming away with a 30-point win. I don't want them to, I just hope they never get used to it, because I can tell you as a player and as a coach that didn't get to experience those very often, if ever, man, they sure don't want to ever just think that it's normal. So good, proud of them. They played really well. Tomorrow, big games again, conference games as we continue conference play here. We'll be in Grable. Girls game is at 1:30. Boys game tips off at 3, and we'll be up in Grable against the Grable Buffs. So with that, we will sign off. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and also on YouTube channel WyoToday. Appreciate you spending some time with us, either listening on your radio or spending some time with us on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, please do. Get a lot of games, in the area, as well as all of your Bobcat games also. So appreciate you spending some time with us. This is Kevin Gerber, like I said. Go Bobcats, and God bless.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by all